All right, so how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome. Thanks for being here right from the start. I appreciate that. So, like the stream title said, what we're gonna be doing tonight is I am still trying to get friendship level 6 for my Shenhe. And so she's you know, I don't want to say struggling with that. I mean, that's just part of the process, right? But one of the things that, you know, that I'm still needing to get along that process are talent manuals, because she is currently she's currently at 888 with her skills. Let me go ahead and bounce over there. So yeah, currently the build that I have going with her, still Blizzard Strayer. Nothing's changed from last night. If you're new though, I have her with a 4-piece Blizzard Strayer set, which is building her as a primary DPS to be paired with Chongyun. So that's I find it to be the most enjoyable comp for her, but if you're building her as a support to somebody else, you can definitely get good returns from that as well. C1 triple eights on the talents, but I'm trying to make her normal attacks 10 hopefully tonight if I can. I need to get a lot more of those, and that's what the goal is mostly. Let me go and really quick, I don't think I actually have any that haven't been kind of pushed into the neighboring books, so I need to see what green ones I can turn to the blue, and then blue into the gold ones, or purple or whatever. Yeah, so I need to see how many extras of those I have. I don't think I really have a whole bunch of extras on those. Like, I don't, but let's see. I actually do have a few extra of the blue ones, so that's good. That cuts down the need a little. I have none of the green ones at all though, so yeah, I definitely am gonna need to farm a lot more of those. There's no getting around that. Let me see how many more of these I can make, because that will definitely simplify the process a bit too. Man, I need to farm some more crystal flies too. falling a little bit behind on those again. Anyways, so co-op. What I'm gonna need, I definitely still need, hopefully somebody who will join the co-op tonight. We'll have a Chongyun, because that obviously complements the whole build concept that I have for my Shenhe. Otherwise, she's just kind of wasted, but she has to be there because I need her for my friendship levels. Because I need to get her to level 6. Because at level 6, that's when you unlock all of the story details. And those are what I use to write character origin videos. And that's really what the overall purpose of these streams is. It's not really just to build Shenhe, it's to get her friendship levels up. Hence, Shenhe needs friends. But yeah, so 6084 220 if you guys want to join the world. For some co-op, we're going to be farming the talent manuals for, oh wow. So that was really fast. Yeah, just go ahead and get all 3 of you right there. Nice. But yeah, so I need talent manuals for Shenhe. So we're going to start with those. I appreciate you guys for tagging in to help out with that. That should make this a hell of a lot easier. So let's not waste any time then. Since you're here, let's just go ahead and crack right into it. But yeah, over on YouTube, you guys might have noticed that I have the new sub badges are finally active. So I can't put them on Twitch yet because it won't let me. But since I figured all this time has passed and it still won't let me put them on Twitch, I may as well put them on YouTube. So I can only play 6 on YouTube. Twitch actually has room for a good deal more. But since I could only use 6, I had to kind of customize it to fit that bill. But I think it worked out nicely. Would be nice if I wasn't lagging out right now. Oof. No good. Let me see if, yeah, it's pending approval for you still. Crazy.
This a little more often. 2. Breathe. How greedy of me.
All right. Wait, what's going on? Oh, wait. Here, let me just bounce out of this. I'll come back in and we'll see. All right. So everybody, just go ahead and leave the window, and we'll come back in. So I heard Shenhe needs friends. Shenhe does need friends. That is definitely a thing. But here, I mostly just need friendship levels. So it kind of works both ways. All right. Oh, this is a lot of cryo. I mean, it's one of the recommended elements for this domain, so really, I don't think it'll be a problem. Let's do this thing. Full cryo team. Mono cryo. Not to mention, yeah, just Shenhe will be buffing everybody, and Chongyun will be buffing me, and just everybody's buffing everybody. All right. Just getting a little stamina because I blew it all out running up here. Okay. Oh, it's this one. This one's super easy anyways.
Transfiguration. Take flight.
The first thing I did was get knocked out of the circle.
Divine. Transfiguration. You will regret this.
Oh my god, why do I keep getting knocked around so much? These guys are both invisible. Alright. Well, not super fast, but not too bad either. I'll take it. Alright. Talent manuals. Yes, Wolf, my brain overheated. What? What's happening? You recommend Ganyu or Shenhe more to a free-to-play? I would have to say Ganyu probably more to a free-to-play. I feel like she's a bit more accessible in terms of what you'll get as a free-to-play play. Oh man, I didn't mean to exit. I hate when I do that. You just have to wait like 4 seconds. But like, I can't believe I did that. Oops. All right, well, we'll go back again. But yeah, I would say Ganyu's probably the more reliable pick as a free-to-play person. For sure. Goodbye, feathers, you will be missed. Yeah, they've, the artifact opinions have been, you know, the sub badges for a long time, but it was time to, you know, not stand on ceremony with those anymore and just go ahead and replace them. Don't want to spoil anybody, but the tower is literally named Chariot of the Sun. Yeah. Mia's got some deep stuff going on over there for sure.
Do your master's bidding. Take your true form.
Get out of here.
This was the
Pretty much got the elemental burst recharged again immediately, so that's good.
Take flight.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Go ahead and get away from that.
Obey.
Oh, I missed.
Cryo incarnate.
Where are they? There they are.
Transfiguration.
That does hit pretty hard. Oh, he's outside of the damn circle. Get back in the circle, man. Oh, ow. That was way too close. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Time.
I died right at the buzzer. Are you kidding? Ugh. Literally, we won, and I died at the same time. It's obnoxious. Apparently, Aether's having some lag issues tonight. That sucks. Yeah, Mia has pretty huge lore for sure. I've been so busy between work and trying to get this Shenhe origin stuff going. Like, I've had not as much time as I'd like to dive into that. I've got to go do a quest to find some books there so that I can really deep dive into it. I've heard some little things here and there about it, so I'm kind of aware of what's going on, but I might be missing some of the nuance that usually would be expected when you dive into it. Somebody left? What's that? Okay, well, we'll leave and come back in, but you're supposed to hit continue. All right. But yeah, so Mia definitely is giving us some of the biggest lore bombs that have hit the game since release, which is kind of a huge deal, really. How am I liking Shenhe Worth? Yeah, I think she's pretty awesome. She does a lot of damage, and she can buff other cryo characters if you want to use her that way. I'm kind of building her as a primary, and I've found her to be extremely useful in that category, particularly when, you know, the team is built to highlight that, right? Like, you have Viridescent Venerer, you have ult-based buffs, that kind of stuff. Like, you'll definitely turn her into a pretty nasty DPS. The books are insane, and they are a pain to find. Noted. Yeah, I know there's a quest for it, and
Transfiguration.
that's all stuff that I have not really yet had the opportunity to dive into, really. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again.
The scourge of evil.
Oh god, I don't have enough food. I'm already dead. God. Ugh. I can't believe I died immediately on that one. I had like no health from the get-go, and then I was immediately on fire and it just ticked down. I don't have NREs tabbed on, so rough life. Have you heard of Before Sun and Moon? Is that one of the new books? No, I'm not familiar with the names of the books directly. Currently doing the 3 trials. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really gotten to do anything in Mia since the first night. I just haven't had time. But I will. I definitely will. What is it? Is Ganyu dead too? Oh man, everybody died except for Chi-Chi. We should just abandon and come back. This ain't gonna happen. Let's just abandon and come back. Is Shenhe good with Eula? Yeah, I think you can get good use out of Shenhe with Eula. I don't know if they're gonna have like the technically greatest synergy, although it'll depend on how much she can help you regenerate, like how effective or useful she is as a battery, right? That I think is the main factor in that discussion. If she can pull good, I think she should in theory be able to pull good particles back for Eula and enhance Eula's cryo damage when that is your goal. But we kind of have to go from there. I think we accidentally bailed on Aether while he was in there, so I'm not gonna fill the spot yet. I'm gonna wait for Aether to come back out so I can put him back in the team. Because yeah, he kind of got booted unfairly on that one. He was the only one to survive, so I'm not gonna punt him because he was the only one who actually remembered to heal himself.
I'm learning more about you.
All right, there we go. All right. That said, I am gonna heal myself before we go back in because I do not need to be going in there and just dying right away to the fire debuff. All right. Let's go again.
A blade embraces its due.
C1 for more particles for Eula and Shenhe. Yeah, that's true. Because then you get your second fire of the skill. That'll make a big deal. That'll definitely help you out a lot with regard to bringing back as much energy as possible as quickly as you can.
Heart be pure, evil be erased. Mind.
All right. I'm just noticing that both Chongyun and Shenhe have like a voice line like about something be this, something be that. And then probably non-intentionally, but Klee also has that whole one that was a letter written by Kaya. All right. Yeah, the mantras of the exorcists. Yeah. All right. Let's not die this time. I think we can do that.
Take your true form.
Oh, well, maybe not. Slapped in the face immediately. I gotta completely recharge energy from the bottom, though. Kind of wish we had a Hydro in the team right about now, actually. Because it would be freezing everything. They wouldn't be able to move or really do any damage to us or anything. And it increases my crit rate by about 20%. But I mean, really, like, it's a pretty narrow line between 70 and 90, but, like, still. It's,
Transfiguration.
still good.
Faster.
Alright. That one wasn't too bad. We survived just fine on that one. Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be saved, Klee be doomed. That's what always comes to mind at the end of that. True, but Shenhe would give more physical shred and cryo damage isn't wasted. It's true. Alright, so we'll wait for the continuation so we don't have to exit and come back in. Alright, watch. Stop trying to talk to me. Alright, there we go. That'll make things easier. Chongyun doesn't remember the end, but Shenhe does. Well, then there you go. Got my first Keqing one wish after Shenhe. Nice. So long as that was something that you were hoping for. I mean, I think Keqing's a great character. I think that she's a little, for lack of a better word, she's a little nuanced in terms of usage. Just because she pushes enemies away. And also pushes herself back away from them as well with her best attack, which is definitely her charge. But she doesn't push back bosses, but she still pushes herself back. So you kind of have to be using some of your stamina just to keep yourself up against the enemies, which can be a little frustrating.
Cryo incarnate. Transfiguration. This is long overdue.
I'm hitting just a little short of these guys. Come on. Just a couple more here. Ow. Stay away from that. Hit him with the burst again too. Why not? God, the pyro buff. God. And I'm dead again. Sag.
This spells the end.
Oh, there goes Chong.
Of the exorcist.
Yeah, I think we need to restructure this group a little bit. Like, it's, you know, it's got okay damage output, but we have no survivability. Like, we just keep dying. Curious on how Keqing and Yunjin would work. I don't know. Like, I feel like Yunjin is, of course, she's definitely built to, you know, bring benefit to teams that have a lot of different elements. So it kind of depends on the team that you're trying to build around Keqing and what her role is. Jean kind of pushes them away too, and to look like a starter DPSs like that do that. Yeah, well, I mean, like Jean's whole thing is, you know, like control anyways. Like she's intentionally like pushing them away, but it's kind of like, you know, very controllable. You just hold the E and then you shove them the hell out of there, or you can shove them straight up. That also works too. Keqing is good at reaching stuff or certain places. Yeah, that's true. She is really, really nice for that. Anyone have Kokomi besides TH? Free. I mean, even Barbara would probably work better in this team than Chi-Chi does, sadly. Like Chi-Chi just doesn't seem to be healing like enough at all. Like we're still like constantly under the gun against the pyro debuff, and it's just kind of like kicking our ass. That is me internally right now. Are you still lagging really bad, Aether? Is that what's happening? Is that that's probably what the issue is. Diona wouldn't be the worst either. Yeah, I mean, Diona could help too, even with just the two of you doing that. I feel like between, you know, Chongyun and Shenhe, the damage would be fine, but maybe with the two characters. I'm lagging, it ain't me. Yeah, oh, yeah, let's do this. This will work fine. Yeah, these characters I think will work really well. We'll do it this way. This will probably be the fastest that we've done even. Oh, I can just add some when we get in there, because that was always the plan anyways, because I'm still trying to press these friendship levels as quick as possible. Maybe coaching Yunjin Zhongli Barbs. Yeah, I mean, you have, you know, like, you have Geo Resonance, so you're going to get that damage bonus, which is always a nice thing to have.
Lizard tail.
But yeah, Aether, you want to bring Bennett. That works well for me. Yunjin is only in phase 1, only obtainable in phase 2 by selecting her during the Lantern Rite event. Yeah, so yeah, she's not in the banner, but yeah, you'll be able to get a free one if you didn't get her from the pulls during, which is nice. David a story, okay though, for real. Now I might just say, are you that laggy? That sucks, man. Yeah, let's we gotta exit again because he's still lagging. All right. Yeah, if he's lagging, you might want to restart or something, and we can try and get somebody else in here. Because yeah, you seem to be riding the struggle bus tonight, bud. That ain't no good. I say that, and then Bennett immediately gets hit in the head with a rock. Yeah, I think Aether might be lagged out. He's not even moving or anything. Okay there, Aether. Yeah, he's all right. I think he's gonna have to like reload or something, but let's just go ahead and go in with what we got here, because we'll still get it. Actually, you know what, let's take one more. So somebody wants to come in, 6084 220. We'll go ahead and just get another person in the group. We ideally will need another healer in the spot. I think will be for best case scenario. If you have a good Bennett, that would be awesome. But also, you know, like a Jean or somebody along those lines would also be pretty great. Oh wow, I didn't notice until just now. I think Rosaria is ever so slightly taller than Shenhe. Interesting. You know, the two cryo spear users. But yeah, a healer, if you got it, will be really helpful. Otherwise we'll have to restructure a little bit or something, but yeah. Why is that censored? Because the censors in the game are pretty rough. All right, so yeah, we definitely still are gonna need a healer. Warpaint, do you by chance, can you maybe go back to Diona and we'll see how that'll end up working out? I know Diona only heals on the elemental burst, but so long as you're, you know, able to pull particles back pretty quick, then we'll probably be okay. Let's see, I need to heal up a little bit before we go in there, and we'll go from there. So let's see what happens. Okay, thanks for the info, guys. It's worth wishing for Yunjin because I am in hard pity and guaranteed, so waiting for Zhongli. I mean, you're going to get a free Yunjin in the next phase anyways from the event. If you want to wait, you're not going to miss it. All right. Okay.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy.
Let's see how this goes.
Arts to conquer evil. There are other.
And this might be bad. It might be good. I don't know. We'll see. Like, we weren't. Sadly, Aether wasn't able to get really anything going for healing because he's lagging really bad. So, you know, just operating in and around Diona's elemental burst will probably still function as an advantage. All right. So just make sure to keep your eyes open for that if you need health. Oh, that one.
Take your true form.
Oh, oh, come on. Just got smashed by both of them. Oh, this is kind of annoying. Alright. Get on to the other two.
Cryo incarnate.
Swift and merciful.
My will embodied.
Come on. Please don't knock me away. Oh god, I wish we were able to freeze them. Freezing them would actually really change this. This is one of those domains that I can clear in like a few seconds with my light and Shogun team, which makes like, you know, kind of struggling on it a little rough, but it's fine. Wasn't one of the best runs overall, but like have, you know, for time, but it was good in terms of like health, so we're not struggling for health, and I'm good with that. So TH, if this doesn't work, I can hop on with my healer. Noted. I think we're okay for now, but we'll keep. Oh, I don't think I used the condensed on that. I still pulled 2 of the high tier ones with only 20 resin. That's awesome. Dot says my cryo Shenhe is amazing. Thank you. Yeah, she's definitely putting up good numbers. And she's only going to be putting up better numbers as I continue to, you know, make progress with her talents and continue to make progress with all of her other abilities. I need 2 more to make her level 9 on her normals, but I also need to push over some Whopper flower items. All right, let's go.
A touch of frost.
Your master's bidding. Take your true form.
Yeah, these are gonna go down pretty quick. They're getting pretty smashed with within the confines of, you know, cryo attacks, courtesy of Chungyun's field. Yeah, this one has gone much better. Yeah, you know, like having the Diona shield is big. That does help. And we pretty much finished that with full health. I like it. That was good. I tell you a story. If I wasn't lagging like a mad lad, then none of you would have died when I was in. Yeah, no, I no blame being passed, bud. Don't worry. Like I've partied with you plenty of times to know that you're reliable. Like that was unfortunate. They put the leaks on thumbnails. What are you talking about? I'm angry YouTube recommended me 2.5 leaks. I was forced to see something I didn't want to be spoiled on. Yo, for real. I was too, and I was really salty about it. I'm just scrolling through my feed, and there it goes. I'm not gonna say what it is to spare everybody else the hassle of understanding what was spoiled. But it's a big deal, and it's not okay. And those guys should be banned off the platform, and should be banned from the game. Like, and pursued by MiHoYo, all the bad stuff. Like, I wish nothing good to the people who are forcing spoilers by sticking it in the goddamn thumbnails. That's how I really feel, guys. That's how I really feel. It's the worst. Seriously. Like, I know I'm like, you know, one of the peaceful creators. And I don't really have a lot of, drama-ridden opinions or anything like that, but seriously, it's not okay. That drives me absolutely up the wall. Like, forced spoilers, this, like, the stuff that's going on with the forced spoilers for 2.5 is as bad as the forced spoilers that popped up Friday morning, the next morning after Spider-Man Far From Home came out. Because there were spoilers for that movie in my YouTube feed as well. And I went and saw it Saturday night because I had to work, so I couldn't see it Friday night. So I had to make it through 2 days before I could actually go see it. And I already had a pretty major plot point for that movie spoiled for me. And I was hoping, because obviously I didn't watch the video. I was just immediately pissed and just kept going. But I had, you know, I had a large suspicion that it would be true, and I was just hoping it was not, and then it was, and salt ensued the moment it of course happened, because it kind of spoils the emotion of the moment. It removes your ability to be surprised by what happened, because it was forced down your throat by a thumbnail that spoiled it right away. Like, not okay. Like, honestly, like, YouTube should have policies about spoiler content for story-driven movies, television shows, games, right away. Right away. You know, like, the people who spoil, you know, like, new character skills and all that stuff are one thing. Like, it's minimal impact overall, I think, to me, in terms of, like, my appreciation of the story. But what I saw is definitely a spoiler for the story. Just sitting in the thumbnail. Not okay. TH goes scorched earth on leakers, as should we all. Yo, for real. It's the worst. Yeah, YouTube recommends things you normally watch. Sadly, it's because I watch a lot of Genshin content, and it's like, these are popular in the Genshin circles, and a lot of people consume leaks. But because a lot of people are consuming leaks, it makes it think that I want to consume the leaks, and I don't want to consume the leaks. Especially where the story content is concerned. Like, I get real fired up about that because it's super not okay. Everyone has the same opinion, I see. Can you tell me a place to get Shenhe? What do you, I don't know if I understand the question. A place like, do you have like a specific place you want to stand to summon her, or like, might I recommend the crane statue in Jueyun Curse? That's probably not what you were asking, but I don't know if I understand the question outside of that. Some dumb cosplayer leaked a 2.5 character in a public cosplay forum. I'm like, dude, yeah, that's not okay either. That is super not okay. Like, that's not a space at a cosplay forum of all things. That's not a space that people go to consume leaks. Not to mention the fact that YouTube should not be a place that people go to consume leaks either. But that is neither here nor there. A cosplay environment is certainly not a place that you intentionally go to consume leaks. So that shouldn't be a thing there either. Oh man, that's so annoying. I know what you got spoiled for, right? And right. Yup. Not okay. I'm not gonna say another word about it because I don't want other people to know what it is. I'm not gonna drag everybody else through that because it was annoying. But yes, that is exactly what it was. And it was not even just like one video so that it was easy to miss. It was like 3. Man, like, come on. Ugh. It's frustrating. It's real frustrating. So all I can hope is whatever's going on ends up being like amazing and epic, and I'm sure it will be, such that it still drives some, you know, really, you know, big emotion to whatever moments are happening. Yeah. I want to say end of rant, but it'll be really easy to light this firecracker back off again. So we'll see. Because, you know, when I get irritated about something, it's hard pressed to bring me down from it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. MiHoYo has been banning leaker accounts and deleting videos. Yeah, I mean, sadly, there are people out there that are, you know, monetizing that stuff and still getting, you know, pretty far with it. Now, granted, if they don't get an AdSense payout beforehand, then a lot of good it actually does them. But, the damage is done as far as the player base is concerned. All it takes is a couple of days of those videos sitting around and the knowledge is everywhere. And then, you know, like if you've monetized the video, but it gets deleted and copyright struck beforehand, you're not going to get any of that money. So what was the point? All you're doing is, you know, ruining the experience for everybody. That's all you're doing. Looking for, you know, 5 minutes of fame by blowing spoilers in the thumbnails. Like, come on. Stop it. Not okay. I've always had a hot button for leakers in general. I've had that since the game first came out. I don't talk about it in the public space that much just because some people really like consuming, you know, leak stuff, and it like builds hype for them or whatever. But like, man, it's the worst. It's just the worst. Oh god. Anyways, yes, the thumbnail of a few videos, so you can't really avoid it on YouTube. Yes, yeah, exactly. At first, when the rant started, it was the 2.5 one, but now for all of them, yeah. I mean, it is though. Like, it's my rage for leaks extends all the way back to like 1.1 version leaks, because that's how long we've been dealing with this issue. We've been dealing with the issue since the game first came out. Oh, I clicked leave. I got distracted and clicked leave. All right, well, it's fine. I need to check on how many books I have and push one of my skills over. So I'm gonna go teleport to Mondstadt really quick and come right back. So if you guys want to just hang out there, that's fine. People like to compare GI spoiler with Honkai, but Honkai China server is always one version ahead of everybody else, so it's not really spoiler. I don't know. TH using Primos to refresh resin, y'all. I mean, I have to. I want to get, like, I'm doing what I have to do to try to get my friendship level on this character to 6 as quickly as possible. So I really don't have a choice. I was pretty upfront about that yesterday. So yeah, I ain't trying to hide nothing about that. In the past, I really haven't done that, but I'm trying to get Shenhe's skills leveled up with all haste. Or not her skills, but her friendship levels. Josh Brush, I've blocked over 200 accounts that pop up on my YouTube. Yeah, I've definitely blocked a good amount of them myself. All right. Now that I've got those pushed over, I need to, I gotta make some more Whopper Flower Nectar stuff. So let me craft those. TH, was the leak you saw anything, maybe anything? Yeah, it was. I don't want to even read that because it's too much of a hint to everybody, and hopefully nobody else is able to piece together what you're talking about in the chat, so let's not perpetuate that. Yeah, let's oh god, let's try to move the topic ahead so that for one, my brain doesn't explode and exit my body from irritation about these leaks. TH hates the leaks, guys. Spread it around. This will probably be enough. I have more than enough of the gray ones to make more greens if I need them, so that should be fine. I do hope I never see those channels. They are the worst. They are the worst. They are. All right, so that's 9. Let's see if it's enough to crown. I'm actually only 3 away from being able to crown it, so I'm really close. I have some dream solvent I can use to make those, so I'm not worried about that. I'll go ahead and just make those now. Wrong tab. What? Oh, it's just further down. Okay. Oh, can I only make 1 of these? I thought I had enough to make 2. I should. Why is it only letting me do 1? What is happening right now? Hang on. What? I don't have any of those. I thought I had more of these, but I guess I do not. That sucks. Yeah, the only one I have is that one, so I guess that's the last skill I can even enhance until Signora's back up. Which, I don't even know that I killed her on this reset yet, did I? No, I didn't. So, okay, cool. I'm still in business. I should still be able to get what I need to make that level 10. So you know what? Everybody who's over there waiting at the domain, how about we go pick on Signora really quick so that I can do that right now? Teleport over to the Signora location. We're gonna do that really quick before we head back over to the domain to continue with that. Actually, this might allow me to just request you in from here. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. We'll do it that way. Let's talk about spam. I don't want to talk about spam. Spam is gross. TH, do you think Shenhe will have a story arc in the next Archon quest like Kazuha did? Maybe be important in the Chasm story? Maybe. They've definitely, established her to be, like her arc to be important overall. So yeah, there's a good chance. We'll see. I loved that she was so integral to the Archon quest that we just played through, because her role in it was really cool.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
We got a lot of cryo here. Hopefully it'll be, not a hindrance to us. It probably will be fine. We got a Diona for the little pistol fly phase too, where we need to break those.
Into the frozen void. Take your true form.
She is getting pummeled by this stuff right now. Alright, I'm gonna go stand by the heater. Use elemental reactions to break through Signora's protective ice cocoon as soon as possible. Yeah, I usually just pick up the things and hit the ice crystal. That's usually the quickest way to go. Although they don't seem to be appearing. Where the hell are they? Like, we can't even generate elemental reactions in a team that has 1 element. So, where are all the freaking firefly things? Where are... Oh, here's one. Okay, here we go. Staying by the heaters. Trying to regen some stamina, too, while I'm at it. Cryo versus cryo. Genius. Nice. We should need one more Firefly to break this, I think. There it is over there. All right, get it. Ow. Ow. Oh, no, we need another one. Wow, this is, like, they definitely increased the amount of health this thing has in co-op. This is actually the first time I've ever fought Senora in co-op, so there's another one right over there. Get it? Nice, okay. Why does it do that? That's so weird. All right. Nope. Not hit me in the face with that garbage. I don't think so. You know, I kind of like that I can't pass through her with Shenhe with her burst, or with her main skill. But we kind of, you know, slapped her around a little bit on that one. I still have no stamina though. Burst again. This. We got shields. We got heals. We got everything except for other elements. We don't have that.
My will embodied.
This is a lot of cryo. This has got to be like the most cryo damage I've ever attempted Senora with.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Come on. Don't you dare go tornado. Don't you do it. Kill her now. Oh, she's going to get away. Nice, we got her. She was about to go freaking pyro tornado. So we managed to cap that off. Oh, nice. I got 3. Nice. And I got 2 of the ones that I needed. So that's less dream solvents consumed. I like it. That went really, really well. Oh, and I got a prototype. Nice. That was a really good loot build. Am I building Hyunjin? I, for one, absolutely love her, and she's honestly better than I expected. I do plan to build Hyunjin. Yes, I do. I have not started building her because I've pretty much invested everything so far into Shenhe. And I have kind of limited Mora, which I'm gonna have to see about getting more of here after I get 3 more talent manuals. So right now the plan is going to be to go back and get 3 more gold talent manuals. And after that, then we need to get some more Mora. And basically I can only do that to the max extent of resin refreshes tonight, because getting this character to friendship level 6 with all haste is the plan. You know, I'm getting close. She's like, well, not that close, but she's halfway through 3. So I have a reasonable expectation of hitting friendship level 4 tomorrow. And, you know, only 3 days after release, that's pretty fast. So I'm hoping within a week I can have her at friendship level 6 to have the whole thing done. That is the plan. Anyways. All right, anyways, so let's head back over to the domain for the talent manuals, and we will continue pressing along at this. Which character do you think is the next to get a 2-part story quest? Well, I don't want to say who I think it's going to be next, because going back to the leaks, I have a strong suspicion who that's going to be. So I can't really give you an unbiased opinion about that, because leakers suck. So I'm not going to say. Which character? Oh, I just read the same one. Jam into Senora music. Yeah, seriously though. Senora's music is amazing. Do you think Horizon Forbidden West will have a crossover with Genshin, like bringing a Genshin character to Horizon, or maybe an entrance to the Spiral Abyss as a cauldron? I doubt it. That would be kind of cool though. Yeah, that would be cool. Speaking of that, so some of you who have been, you know, following the stream for a while will know that, you know, I tried to stream Horizon Zero Dawn a while ago, like a month ago or something. It didn't work. My computer would not stream it. It plays it just fine, would not stream it for whatever reason. And I was saying once I got a PS5, I would reattempt that. But I hadn't been able to get a PS5 until today. I won the Target Shuffle and I got a PS5 finally today. So for one, I've had Horizon Forbidden West on pre-order for a while. So I was really hoping to get a PlayStation 5 before Forbidden West came out. So I made the cutoff on that. But now I have to get a capture card so that I can actually stream my PlayStation footage to the stream. Yeah, I'll pick that up soon, like very, very soon. And I'll start streaming some Horizon Zero Dawn stuff so that you guys can get a good idea of what's going on in Horizon Zero Dawn, so that I can slowly work on, I do want to do like a recap for Horizon Zero Dawn so that people kind of know more about Forbidden West and know more about the character Aloy. Because really, character origins for Aloy is just Horizon Zero Dawn. So, yeah. All right, let's go.
A touch of frost.
So yeah, that's some good news. A nice little departure for me being salty about leakers and ruining my ability to have unbiased opinions about things. If they have a spiral abyss entrance, they could have it as a machine gauntlet and have it as the way she got to Genshin and got back. Yeah, that would be an interesting way to do it. Although, I mean, that kind of like firmly would plant Horizon Zero Dawn in maybe a genre that it isn't in right now, like some like multiversal type genre. So I don't know. I don't know if I would expect them to do that at all. I would tend to expect that, like, outside of her existence in Genshin, like, for Genshin it's canon, but for Horizon I kind of feel like it's not. T-Rex Lopez says, love the Unga Bunga team. Yeah, just cryo, just all cryo. All right. TH, I really hope you stream it. Oh, yeah, so that is, I should have mentioned that before. Horizon Forbidden West, I will be streaming on both YouTube and Twitch day one. So you guys can expect the day it comes out at some point that I will be streaming it. Now, if I'm working, well, if it's on a, I can't remember what day of the week it is. Maybe it's a, does anybody know what day of the week it releases? I think it's February 11th, right? I think it's February 11th. I don't know what day of the week that is. But if somebody knows what day of the week it is, I can do a quick assessment of my ability to stream it on that day. But I will definitely be streaming Horizon Forbidden West content the day it comes out, for sure. Because I have been really excited for Horizon Zero Dawn sequel for about 5 years. And it is probably one of my most anticipated new games in a long time. Horizon Zero Dawn quickly became probably like one of my favorite stories, if not my absolute favorite story of all time. The twist of that game's story is, for a lack of a better word, one of the most delicious twists in, I think, gaming history. That I don't know, like, if you've played the game, you probably will agree with that. Like, you play through most of that game expecting it to be like the journey to be this, like to find out this, and then you find out it's not that. It was never that, and like it just, your mind just explodes for the possibilities with that, and then you kind of slowly unravel that too, and it's like, holy hell. It's Friday, the Friday after 2.5 releases. Oh, interesting. It's kind of unfortunate. But the fact that it's a Friday is good for having a long-term stream, so that's good. I don't really have a problem with that. So yeah, I actually could more than likely have a good long stream, like probably like a 6 or 8 hour stream that day, and just chill and play the game and hang out with everybody, and we can just kind of experience that together. Building Yae stream day one and Forbidden West stream a few days later. That's going to be exactly it. Yeah, I will exactly be doing that. It will be a Building Yae Miko stream day one, and then a few days later we'll be getting into all of that. All right. That said, I gotta get these friendship levels for Shenhe so that I can get the enriching details, so I can start writing that script. I've got a theory to work on as well. Like I've got a product review that I'm working on as well, not related to anything gaming, but those of you who like cats or like our cats will definitely enjoy the product review that I'm going to be doing soon. So, you know, kind of stay tuned for that. That's going to be a fun one.
Take your true form.
Good stuff. Ether says cats, yes, cats. I've had the product that I have is kind of awesome, and I've had it in the house now for like a month, maybe a little over a month, and I haven't been able to do anything with it because I ended up like literally within a couple of days of it finally getting here, because it was delayed getting here from the vendor who sent it to me to do a review. I had a major family emergency and I had to go out of town for about a week. And then I came back and there was a lot going on with production. Like I was already, like I was a week behind on my normal video production, so I had to catch back up on that. By the time I caught back up on that, you know, my whole concept for the 12 Days of Teyvat Wintoria, I had to start right then or I was never going to be able to do it. So I had to start getting that going. And now that that's done, the product review has to. You know, it's something I agreed to do for a product that I actually really think is awesome. So I need to get it done. I haven't even unboxed the thing yet, which has been really painful because it's gonna really like help like my wife and I's like household. So like I really can't wait to do the review on it. It's gonna be a good one, and then just something that will help out. So we've got some funny ideas and just, you know, cat related things to talk about in it. We're excited. Okay. You like cats? Get it? Yeah, cats. Like cake? Is that what the joke is? I think it's probably the joke. Beans, I bet you know what link I'm going to share. It's one of the cat videos. Speaking of cats, Seven is completely like, you guys can't see it on the camera because it's below, but she is asleep right about in this area on my desk right in front of me right now. You know what?
Let's go, let's go.
Diona's over here like, let's go. I'm just gonna take a picture of it right now and put it on my Twitter. Those of you who follow my Twitter can check out the picture that I'm about to post on there right now, and you'll see the view from my eyeballs. Let's see. Seven helping out with the stream tonight. And okay. That's posted. So enjoy that. Do you have any event that you've been waiting for that had a rerun in 2.4? Yeah, Wind Trace. I'm really excited about Wind Trace. That's one of my favorite events that they've ever added to the game. It's good stuff. All right. Let's go. Which is better, cats or dogs? I like cats. I grew up. I spent the better part of my childhood with large dogs. And all having large dogs did was make me not want to have dogs when I was an adult. Because it's so much work. Like, they need you. You can't go out of town without, like, paying somebody to come and watch them. Like, you gotta go walk them all the time. They, you know... I don't hate dogs. I do want to clarify. Because, like, I like dogs. I just don't want to own a dog. They're a lot of work. Like, I'm already a super busy guy. I need low-key pets that, like, kind of handle their own deal, you know? Like, so cats nicely fit that bill. They really don't intrude on much, which is really nice. So yeah, cats. As an adult person, I don't foresee myself ever owning a dog. Like I said, I grew up with large dogs, and it just made me not want dogs. There's cat people, and there's people who are wrong. Yes, Beans. Yes. Oh, the pig is so cute. I have a cat. She's the best. My wife and I have 4. The one that I just took a picture of and put on my Twitter at TavodH, by the way, is 7. She's probably our most outgoing cat, and she loves people so much. But really, all 4 of our cats really love people. They're not. Well, we have only one cat that's kind of a little skittish, but I don't even know if that's the right word to use. She just she likes to know who people are. So, like, she'll kind of, like, whenever somebody new comes to the house, she'll hide for a little while until she realizes that that person is not a threat to her, and then she'll come out and, like, even kind of nose around and see, you know, who this person is and what they're all about. Our other cats are Zoe, which is Seven's sister. She is also, she's not particularly outgoing, but she is really friendly. She doesn't run from new people at all. She's just kind of independent, and just kind of does her own thing, and if she wants to be petted, she'll be petted. That's her thing. But she's also a really sweet cat, especially with my wife and I. You know, like, it's like whenever we go to bed, like, she's got to be on the bed, she's got to be, like, sleeping right next to us. Like, it's kind of her thing. But even 7 kind of does that to a lesser extent, but she'll come up, like, later after we've already fallen asleep, kind of thing. And then our 4th cat is his name is Gary. And he's a great cat with people, but he hates other cats. And he's not like like super mean to like all of the cats, but he is mean to Spotty. Like he tries to bully Seven and Zoe, but because Seven and Zoe are so young and energetic, and he's like 13, he's out of his depth dealing with them, and it doesn't usually go super great. So like they think he's playing, and he's like, no, I hate you, die, and they're like, no, but I want to play, and then he just gets irritated and leaves. So it's better. For the longest time, he just kind of bullied Spotty, and you know, like he's super awesome with us. He just wants to chill and like be petted, but he would just pick on Spotty and stalk her around the house all the time. It was not ideal. And then we got Seven and Zoe from a foster home, and it totally changed the dynamic. He doesn't really mess with Spotty that much anymore, except for, you know, very rarely. He mostly spends his energy, you know, kind of fussing with like Seven, but Seven's so outgoing that like she just 100% thinks it's play. So she'll, you know, the two of them will get into it, but she's enjoying it. And he's like, no, I hate you. Die. I'm trying to kill you. And yeah, and Seven's just like, cool, this is fun. Let's do this more. And then all of a sudden he's the one running from her, and it's hilarious. So it's good times. Bro, you found an NPC named Daimon? Paimon and Daimon. Daimon. Okay. Can Shenhua buff cryo damage in co-op? Yes. Yes, she can. Is that Paimon's lost sibling or something? Yo, like that would be a weird discovery. Totally need a cat intro video. So the product that I'm doing is actually going to be we're pretty much planning to lead that video with like an introduction to our cats, because you know they're kind of, you know, like personas for our stream or for my stream, and like, you know, like, hey, like I'm like, because it's a cat related product, I may as well introduce you to the cats as part of that. And I think it will make the video a little bit more enjoyable overall, because it's not going to be related to any kind of Genshin thing. It's just strictly going to be a cat product video, but like also like, here's our cats and here's some funny things about cats and that kind of stuff. So yeah, we got some ideas for it. It's gonna be great. All right. No, C2 Diona accidentally got that from wishing for Hutao. What? I'm confused. Yes, cat intro video, please. Yeah, it will happen. Don't worry. Soon, probably next week. How many cats is too many cats? There's no such number. That's an old school meme, but a good one. Strawberry. Hello. How's it going? Jonglin? Who's Jonglin? Primal Radiant. CH, sorry to bring it back up. Was helping my grandma to bed, but Horizon is actually my favorite game. Is there any chance of you making lore and theory content on it? I would love to do that. So as I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were here for the portion of the stream where I was talking about it, but you know, once Horizon Forbidden West comes out in a few weeks, I will be streaming Horizon Forbidden West content that day, and probably hi Seven, probably getting into, you know, streaming it, you know, once a week at least after that, maybe a little bit more depending on what kind of time I have and how it will impact or not impact my production of videos is pretty important. So like I have to, you know, keep that kind of balanced. But yeah, I would love to. I do plan to do a recap video for Horizon Zero Dawn, as it's the origins of Aloy. And since she's a character in Genshin Impact, it gives me an opportunity to do that. So it'll be, you know, like Horizon Zero Dawn recap, you know, like slash like the story of Aloy or something like that. I don't know what the title will be yet, but maybe it'll be like the Traveler from Another Realm or something. I don't know. I'll figure out a title, but it is something that I plan to do, and I would like to do, you know, possibly explore a potential, you know, like Horizon Historia has a nice ring to it, like run of videos, you know, for the channel. So that's definitely something I would consider doing, and you know, if I make the recap and I, you know, if the streams are popular enough and there's enough desire for me to kind of do a deep dive on that. I actually have a really cool book for Horizon Zero Dawn, which actually it's like all of their concept art and the explanations of why a lot of the like tribes and machines are the way they are, which will be a phenomenal lore source for me as a you know, a research partner, as it were. So like I can really get into why the things are the way they are in that game from a lore and theory perspective. So I think that that would be really cool for me to be able to dive into that. One of the things that I've been, speaking of lore books and all that stuff and art books, like I've really been hoping that miHoYo would release a art book for Genshin Impact, man. Like, please release a concept art book for Genshin Impact. Like, I literally shut up and take my money the day I see that it's mine. It's just like all the Genshin figures that they've been announcing, you know, like like the day I find out about it, it's like, shut up and take my money, because that's gonna be set up somewhere in my, you know, in my background here after I get them. Like, it's Genshin figures. This game's awesome. I want to support the game. I want to support, you know, what's going on, and the characters are great. So shut up, take my money. Yeah. Hurrah, looking forward to the cat vid then. Nice. Okay. You gonna be that old couple with 100 cats? No, we're stopped at 4. There will be no additional cats. I don't think I can add any more resin. I think I'm capped out here, so I need to see, because yeah, I think I'm out. Oh no, I have enough to do. Oh no, I have 2 more. Oh no. Like, yeah, okay, so I have another 120, so I can actually do 5 more. But let me see how many books I need still, because I'm just trying to get to 10 on this one tonight anyways. So I need to see if I can push those, because I do need Mora in order to continue enhancing those. So let me teleport over here, see if I have enough of those manuals to push those over, and kind of go from there. We've been freed from purgatory. Yeah, something like that. No, we're capped at 4. I don't think we're getting any more cats. 4 is enough. I think 4 is a good number, though. You certainly won't see any complaints from me about having 4 cats, because here's the thing about cats. For the most part, unless they are like actively like fighting or playing or something like that, having 4 cats is not that dissimilar from having 1 cat, particularly if you have a product like the one that I'm going to be reviewing. But really, like, cats just kind of hang out and sleep most of the time, even when they're young. So like, you usually only see like 1 of them at a time. Like, I have 4 cats, but there's 1 on my desk. I don't see any other cats immediately in my vicinity right now. So it's just, you have like a slow rotation of 4 cats that, like, it's 1 cat that changes appearance. That's all. That's all it is. All right, let me shift these over. I may get Ganyu. So right now I have Hu Tao, Jean, Diona leveled up, and Diluc a little too. Thinking of changing team to Hu Tao, Ganyu, Xingqiu, I think it is. It's hard for me not to say it the way Paimon does after watching a you know, a quest where Paimon keeps saying Xingqiu, but it's Xingqiu. Anyways, yeah. I got distracted. And Bennett, is that good? My team right now is Jean, Hu Tao, and Diona. If you do not have, like, I mean, Bennett's good with pretty much everybody. If you can build him and put him in a team, I'm always going to recommend that you do that. Unless, of course, your Bennett is C6, and then you cannot pair him with infusion-based characters, unless that infusion cannot be overridden, like Raiden Shogun. But, like, you can't pair C6 Bennett with, you know, Chongyun. You can't do that. So, like, if I were to put C6 Bennett in this team with Chongyun and Shenhe, like, it would totally ruin the entire team concept, and it just wouldn't work correctly anymore, which is, you know, super not okay. All right, so let's see where I am on this level 10 talent. I need some Mora. I definitely am nowhere close on that, but I should, with 100 or with 3 condensed resin, have enough. So let's do some of the Mora ley lines in Inazuma. The one on Tatarasana is the one we're going to start with, so let's go to that. And wild card, meaning Kuching or anyone I feel like playing as today. What? Oh, I see. Make it okay. That's all part of that genus. Okay, I see. Yeah. So you said you mentioned specifically Kuching. She's one of the infusion characters that C6 Bennett cannot be paired with, because it will turn all of Kuching's damage even after the stiletto is you know, triggered to pyro damage. So you can't really use her in that situation. Is it weird that I have a thing for characters like Ningguang, Rosaria, Shenhe, and Raiden? No, I think that those characters are super awesome, all of them in their own right. All right, let's do this. You will notice that I ignored your malfeasance and just came to Inazuma. We need Genshin Figma. Nagalior, we have one Genshin Figma in it that is in
the
pre-order
mortal
state
world
right
at
now,
times like these,
and it's Mona,
it not
who happens to
customary
be my
to
favorite character, and I
use
ordered
and
it the
unwell?
day I saw it existed.
Mind
I
be
do
first,
think,
world be safe.
I'm not sure if it might actually still be available for pre-order on some sites. I think the main original one has closed, but I think you probably still can. So if you're interested in that, it's definitely an awesome Figma. I think one of the things I like the most about Figma is, in addition to the fact that they're you can pose them however you want to make them into like a more dynamic figure, but is that they're not like crazy expensive either. Like a lot of figures can be in the easily, like if you're living in the United States, because they have to be shipped over and stuff, they can easily be in the $300 to $400 range. And most of the Genshin figures that I purchased have been in that area. But the Mona Figma was only like 100, I think. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I think it was like a little over 100. So like, and they're awesome. Like they're every bit as detailed as those other figures, but you can also like pose them to like game poses and stuff, and set up something a little bit more dynamic for your display, which is cool. I think that's pretty cool. That thing almost ran straight into my face. Just noticing we don't have a Chongyun anymore. Sad. It's fine though. We got some buffs going on at least. I don't know if Warpaint's Gene is Viridescent Venerer or not, but
Unleash.
oh my god, I can't get him. Oh, he went flying. Oh, let's get this guy. What's up, dude? He frozen. TH, if you do make a Horizon lore series, I'm watching all of it. I deep dove the lore on it to the point where it really isn't much about the game I don't know. Need more, even if I know the info. Fair enough. Fair enough. And like Horizon is one of those games though where it's like, like it's so good that like it's hard to have enough of it because of everything that's there. It's so good. Temporary sorrow because I wanted to shock TH in the water. Rude. You double or triple crowning Aether? I'm actually kind of throwing around the idea of triple crowning Shenhe. We'll see. I'm not positive that I'm going to do that right away, because I actually haven't, I don't know that I've triple crowned any characters. I've got a few double crowns, but I don't know that I've triple crowned anybody. I think Raiden is doubled, or maybe she's single. Yeah, she's single, but I have pretty much everything I need for it. Well, actually, I do need some more of these and more of these now that I'm using them on Shenhe. But yeah, so like I'm close to doing double on her normal. I think Eula's double. Yeah, Eula's double. I think Zhongli might... No, he doesn't have any. I thought he had a crown on Planet Beefall, but he doesn't. I know Albedo's not. Yeah, he's one short. Ganyu has one because you really only need it on that one. I don't think Keqing has any crowns. No, she doesn't. Mona has two? No, Mona only has one on her normals. This is actually one that I do have everything I needed for it, but I don't have enough Mora to really lay into it right now because new characters keep coming out and are pushing me further below the threshold. Obviously I went ahead and maxed out Hu Tao's mains, or her skill, her trigger skill with the crown, but I want to also max out her normals. Kazuha, I've actually really been meaning to continue leveling up both of these skills because they're so good, and even at level 7 they do a lot of damage. I just need to actually put more investment into him to kind of help him punch up. Zhao has his burst crowned, but I want to actually crown his normal still. I haven't gotten around to that. Venti has no crowns. Jean's never gonna get any crowns. She's really good, but she doesn't need them. I am going to crown, probably double Ayako at some point in the future, but that is not this day. Sarah has a crown on her buff because that's like super insanely important, and that's probably the totality of characters with crowns at the moment. You guys are weird. All right, let's go. Every time I go off screen for anything, I come back and like you guys are just like harassing me. It's not I low-key guys, I think I need an adult. Between the leakers on YouTube and the people in my co-ops, like I think I need an adult. Cryo Hutal. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. That doesn't sound good at all. I mean, it kind of depends on how you would do it, I guess. But yeah, I mean, you could like lay into a lot of attack or something, and then whenever you trigger her ability, like the first few hits will be melts, but then you're just like you're actively nerfing her primary damage source. So it's not ideal. I'm gonna go to this and heal. Let's see. Any 5-star character you like, you want to C6 in the future. 5-star characters I would like to C6 in the future. Raiden Shogun. She's already C4, so she's the closest of the 5-star banner characters I have to C6ing. I do not have any 5-star characters at C6 already, but I do have 3 of the normal banner characters are C5. And then Chi-Chi is C4, and Mona is sadly only C2, even though Mona would probably be the second character I would love to have at C6. Raiden Shogun and Mona would be the 2 I think I would be most. But, you know, like, exploring the skills on Shenhe, I also think that she would be a good C6. But that'll be like a long-term investment. I don't think I'll have that for like several years, just because like I don't, you know, I don't generate enough to do that. I just don't. I can't really go deep pockets like that. Not yet, anyway. Maybe one day. My Pyro Ayaka does a lot of damage for some reason. That sounds weird. I don't think I would be in any hurry to do a Pyro Ayaka either. Alright, so I should have enough to finally go ahead and crown Shenhe's normals at long last. And done. Alright, so probably the next thing I'll crown is her E. Probably, because it does a lot of damage and it gives you a damage bonus. So that's kind of like where her buff one of her buffs come from. And then you get another one from her burst as well. And it gives resistance decrease, which is really nice. So there's a lot going on with this character. I really am toying around with making her the first triple crowned character on my account, just because she gets so much out of it. It's really kind of a big deal, like, with how much you can get out of it. I made it to like 80% of the way through this friendship level. Like, I'm very close. So that's kind of a deep sad. You know what I'm gonna do really quick, since I don't know that I have enough Mora even to do that though. No, I have. Do I have 9,000 Mora? Is that what that's? Why I loathe crowded areas. I have like no Mora. Hold on, I want to take a look at something. Yeah. Oh no, I have 96,000 Mora. Okay, it's a little better. All right, so oh my God, what are you doing? Wow.
My will embodied.
Is Cryo Diluc use Chongyun's skill E? I mean, I guess you could do that. I think an interesting thing you could do with Cryo Diluc, like, you know, pairing him with Chongyun, is because you can alternate his attacks, his normal attacks with his E, you can be triggering Cryo, melting it, triggering Cryo, melting it, triggering Cryo, melting it. I think it'll work. Well, actually, that would be something I think you would have to test, though, because the whole hierarchy of how these elements actually play on each other, I forget there's an actual, like, term for it. But if Diluc's E does not consume the entire cryo stack from Chongyun's infusion, then you won't be able to do that. Or vice versa. So, yeah, we'd have to actually play with that to see if that will work. But in theory, you could do that. It just depends on how that will burn away. I triple crown on Aether every element and Zhao. There, my boys. Nice. Do you think it would be necessary to crown in order to clear Abyss? I think that, you know, as a general statement, if you really want to have a good shot at clearing the Abyss, crowning a couple of characters will really help you do that. I would say, well, 3 characters that I can think of off the top of my head who would be good picks for crowns. Xiangling, Bennett, and Xingqiu. If you have those 3 characters built, you should, if you want to clear the Spiral Abyss reasonably. I don't have Xingqiu built, but that's because I have a deep roster anyways, so I don't necessarily need him in a lot of cases, although there definitely have been some use cases where I still would have liked to have had him. But there's always so many new characters that it's hard for me to go back and build some of those older characters. One of these days I'll do it. I promise I will do it. Just like I've slowly been chipping away at building Child. He actually is leveled now. He just doesn't really have artifacts because I haven't really been to the Heart of Depth domain much in a long time. I do need to get back in there for some Blizzard Strayer stuff to kind of continue to refine my Shenhe as well, so I'll probably start getting more. But yeah, all of that. Crowns on those characters would be a big deal for helping to clear that, especially if you're free to play. I think that it would be really hard to go wrong with that. Have I seen the default alternative outfits? You mean the ones that, like, that they've proposed to add as alternative outfits, or like some of the screenshots that I've seen that people are saying have already been implemented, which I'm not sure are real or not anyways. But I have seen the concept art ones for the proposed ones, and they're pretty interesting. I don't know what's going on with all these Dilukes, but again, I'm starting to feel like I need an adult. Yeah, so the guy from yesterday, damn, you spend primos for resin as a free-to-play, not relatable. So I usually don't. But here's the thing. Since the game came out, I have never, not one time, been able to get a character origin video released relatively close to that character's release, thusly releasing them long after the character's relevance has passed. So for this character, I've decided I'm going to see if it's feasible to use resin or to use primos for resin to force her friendship levels to 6 so that I can unlock her story details and write the script for the character origin video. So this is directly a channel investment. I usually do not do this. I don't really like using my primo gems for resin. I really do not. I prefer to save it for characters. I do. It's a much better use for it in my mind. But if it will allow me to make content sooner and while it's relevant, then all the better. I've actually got what's the word, a prospect in hopes that I may not have to do that for the next new character. We'll see whether or not that comes to fruition. I don't know yet, but we'll see. And it is a you know, a legal thing, so you don't have to worry about it being some kind of like leak oriented thing or anything. It's not. It's like an actual like real thing that I may be able to do, but we'll see. Teva Historia, wait, who are the other two C5 5-stars besides Jean? What? Oh, Diluc and Kuching. Yeah, Diluc and Kuching are both C5. From like just the eons of me having these characters and pulling and pulling and pulling, like they've just been stacking more and more and more constellations over time. I would actually like to have Jean at C6. She's just a good character in general, and incoming damage is decreased by 35% within the field, makes her, like, her healing field effectively also kind of like a shield, which is pretty cool. Hi, can you show me your Shenhe artifacts? Yeah, I can discuss those briefly. It's 4-piece Blizzard Strayer. Honestly, I think that they have some refinement to do still. Like, I need to go back and farm more Blizzard Strayer pieces. But yeah, they have some work to do with these. The Pinion has both crit rate and crit damage and some energy recharge, which is nice, but it didn't really hit it in numbers that I'm happy with. This only has crit damage and some attack, which is something that she does need, but it has no crit rate. So that's a good opportunity for me to boost rate. Her attack Sans has no additional crit damage at all. A lot of ER and crit rate. Her Cryo Goblet has both, but it didn't really, it only hit each once, I think. I think it hit crit rate once and crit damage once. And then her Circlet hit crit rate, I think, exactly once as well in the leveling process. So there's definitely some refinement. I do have some better ones available to me. Like this one is only like marginally better, but I don't want to take stuff from my Ayaka. I really don't. But that said, with Blizzard Strayer, so the crit rate stat will look unimpressive, but then when you consider the fact, so right now it's sitting at 46.2, probably because Rosari is in this party.
That's why I loathe crowded areas.
I think. Is there still a Rosari in this party? No, there's not. I don't know what the hell is going on over here. There's just a lot of near dead Hootals flying around all over the place. But yeah, so 46.2%, but because of, I think there's something going on with this party that's boosting that. That should be like 36, I think, or 34 or something like that. But with Blizzard Strayer and Cryo Resonance, it's actually 90-ish%. I think it's actually just slightly over 90% with the way my team is set up with her. So she basically is always critting and has 155% crit damage. I would like to increase her energy recharge. I would like to increase her crit damage, but that's why I need to go back to the Blizzard Strayer domain so that I can continue to refine her artifacts. It's definitely something I need to do. Okay. You guys are going a little crazy, aren't you? Let me go ahead and accept this stuff. Hey, more Mora. I like it. I need that. I need that really bad. I need to see. I've got a little over 200,000. I'll get more Mora in the coming days. One of the things I do need to do, I need to go to my Kokomi and I need to see what I need to do to ascend her one level. I need to get her to 70 to finish triggering all of her effects, I think, unless I already... No, I didn't. What is her other talent? I don't remember what it does. While donning the ceremonial garment, so it's based on her burst. Rated. The normal and charge attack damage bonus Sangonomiya Kokomi gives based on her max HP will receive a further increase based on 15% of her healing bonus. Interesting. Okay, well, that's definitely something I do want to get. I do need to be leveling up her abilities as well. So let me just go ahead and start stacking on a little bit of this, because she needs some attention for me to start getting her to heal a little better, because her heals have been absolutely god-awful for me.
That's why I loathe crowded areas.
So I'm going to use a little bit of this more. I have to start pushing Kokomi a little bit. I need to see, I might be able to level a couple of artifacts on her, like her healing bonus artifact. I think that would be a good one to go ahead and lean into a little bit as well. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and... This one has energy recharge. I don't really care about damage stats on her. She does have a husk, or not a husk, an ocean set. So I think ocean set is a good pick for her, particularly if you're using Thrilling Tales, because you're also already getting a buff from her, but you're going to get some extra damage on top.
I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts
oh my god,
a long time ago.
Like, oh my god, so much secondary noise going on in the background. Jeez, I'm gonna have to bounce you. I have to bounce you. Anyways, let me go back over here. Kokomi, I wanna level that up. I could, you know, see if I have one that does have like some crit stats on it or something, which I might. Let's see if I have any healing bonus ones that have any kind of crit stats on them. I don't know that I do. Oh, actually, this one has both, but it doesn't have energy recharge, and I think energy recharge is more important. That one has ER. I don't know if I have any with ER and a crit stat though. No. Like, why is this so difficult? I don't understand. Oh, this one has crit rate and energy recharge actually, so I can use this one. And it's my off piece on her at the moment anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and enhance this and get my Kokomi actually healing a little bit, because her heals have been terrible. They're just awful. They don't really do much for the team that I have built around my Shenhe. So yeah, I'm probably gonna hang out with the stream for maybe another like 30 minutes to an hour tops. But what I'm kind of thinking of is, since I'm here, I might want to go and do some exploration in Alkanomia, because I really haven't gotten to do very much of that, and then just kind of chill and see where the chat takes us. And I can kind of, you know, continue to showcase the build that I have on my Kokomi all throughout, or not Kokomi, Shenhe all throughout. But I'll go back to doing that on my own. Yeah. My Shenhe uses 2 Ice, 2 Gladiator with Cryo Cup. Yeah, I think that that's also a very, like, compelling build choice for her. I would have done that, however, I kind of ran into a bit of a wall while doing that, which is the pieces that I have available to do that with are kind of not very good. And only resulted in like an increase. Like, I was only able to get her to about, I think, 50% crit rate with 160 crit damage. So, you know, you might be like, okay, well, you're close to 2 to 1, so that's not bad. But with Blizzard Strayer, I'm putting up only about 3 to 4k less damage per crit, and I'm critting 90% of the time instead of 50. That's dramatically more stable. So I feel like I need to stay in that range and just keep the damage consistent, as opposed to jumping to the 2-2. because it doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense to do that. Okay, well then, thanks to everybody for joining the co-op tonight. I am gonna go ahead and bounce out of the co-op for the evening, especially since they've turned to homicidal traits. Why don't you leave that to Shenhe? God. So that I can go ahead and get into exploration. But thanks guys for helping out. I will be doing another stream for co-op tomorrow night, by the way, too. So if you want to help out again tomorrow night, I will be here doing that again tomorrow night. But for now, I'm gonna go to Onkanomiya and get into some craziness over there and start exploring that and just seeing where the chat takes us tonight, for, you know, maybe upwards of another hour. I'm probably not gonna be on, you know, the full 3-hour run stream tonight, just because I've got to work in the morning and I've got stuff to do. But you know, I don't really want to pass up on an opportunity to get into some Onkanomiya with everybody. So let's see what's out there. I'm mostly just gonna be trying to, you know, get the other teleport locations and just chase down puzzles and quests or whatever I can find, but we're gonna do that. Let's see. Because 4 Blizzard is not that beneficial, so it depends on what your use case is. 2-2 will enhance her buffs for sure. That's definitely a thing that is worth noting. If you're using her as a support, 2-2 is more compelling. I'm using her as a primary, so it's not as compelling an option. Because as a primary, I want consistent DPS, and look at what consistent DPS allows me to do. Like, you can just absolutely chew through these enemies almost as if they're not there when you're critting like every hit. If you're critting, you know, 50% of those hits when you could be critting, you know, 100% of them, you're giving up damage. Or 90% of them, you're giving up damage. And if you look at a chart of damage, you know, like if you take like a 10% or even a 15% damage uptick, but you crit, you know, half of the time compared to what you could, you will see over time that the damage from the lower damage build but higher crit rate will overtake. So, you know, if you fight anything with any kind of reasonable HP, like a Ruin Guardian, like that enemy will be, you know, you'll kill it faster than you would with like a raw DD build. Now for, you know, like general like world exploration, raw DD builds work nicely because most of the enemies don't have that much HP. So it doesn't matter in a lot of those cases, but yeah. So that's why Blizzard Strayer is kind of the way I'm going for now. That said, I do want to get her a stable, you know, like 60 to 70% crit build on a 2-2. If I can get her to like 65 or 70%, I will swap to 2-2, but I'm not going to do it before that. It just doesn't make sense to do it before that. It really does not.
Allow me.
My will embodied.
Right, so hopefully, yeah, Kokomi's definitely putting up a bit more in the healing category now, so that's cool. Because she was giving me nothing for heals before. It was really bad.
Obey.
That was real painful the way it was before. God, my Shenhe is just crushing this stuff. Need to see if I can get these items. I think, are they under me or something? Like, what is happening right now? All of these weapons that are floating around, I think, are gonna be important at some point. I've seen some things, guys. I've seen some things, and I think there's some compelling theories behind some of these weapons that are sitting around. Let's get rid of this guy.
Rest and rebuild.
See if I can get rid of his shield before I start trying to get at these hilly turtles.
Forth, my blade.
All right, there we go. Let's see. You gonna rotate the co-op? No, I don't really have a need to rotate the co-op anymore tonight because I won't be able to get any more.
Adept
I won't be able to get
have
any
special
more
powers.
friendship levels this evening, so it's not really gonna do me any good at this point. I kind of want to just explore Onkanomiya and hang with the chat and you know, be able to mitigate, you know, not dying on my own.
From whence you came.
Into the
All
wind.
right, this guy's got to go too. Oh, I didn't go to Kokomi in order that time.
Manifest.
Nice. Yeah, like as you can see, like Shenhe with a Changyun build, like this is great damage. Like I cannot complain about this at all. Like this has worked out so much better than I even expected it to, that I am beyond thrilled with it. Like she pretty much insta clears most things that I encounter, which is really nice. You know, like even a lot of like, you know, characters like Xiao and stuff, you know, like she's kind of
What are they used
meeting close to their clear rates in some of like the small scale type enemies. I don't know if she would be able to compete one-to-one with maybe some of the larger type enemies and stuff like that. Would need significant testing. Where are all of these? I keep getting near them and then I can't seem to find them. Like they seem like they're all underground or something. Maybe it's on this rock wall or something. Let's just jump off and see what happens. I still don't see it. Where is this damn thing? Is there like a cave or something? Like I know that building, like the library, is over here or something, but like I'm not seeing this anywhere. I am seriously confused right now. There's gotta be like an entrance or something to an underground area here. There has to be. There's no way there isn't. Did I already? I did not already interact with this. Unlock. Sure, have that. Dang, man, what the hell? I don't know what I'm doing here. Ativa Astoria, have I been to the Locust Islands yet? Locust Islands? I don't know if I know what that is. I don't know if that's a thing here. I don't think so. No, I'm not sure. That the name doesn't sound familiar to me, but I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, there's one right there. I can see it in that tree. Did I just like seriously like overlook that thing in this tree like that many times? Like usually trees are the first place I look, but I guess I just didn't see this one. I don't know. That was kind of crazy. All right, continuing in this direction. Did your Shenhe just deal more damage than my Hu Tao with a single E? Help me build Hu Tao, please. Explain, please. So like, yeah, I mean, this build is like centric to, you know, bringing out every ounce of potential that Shenhe has for damage production. Like, this is the core of building a team around a character. So if you want to build a team around Hu Tao, you have to surround her in characters that will help her punch up, right? So, you know, like there's a compelling, you know, argument to be made there that you could go like 2-2 resonance. So you could do like Albedo Zhongli and another Pyro character. Like you could throw like Xiangling or something for like secondary extra damage on top. But so like all of those resonances are going to cause Hu Tao's damage to go up. But you don't necessarily have a healer in that configuration. Bennett is not a great choice for Hu Tao because Bennett's circle that is meant to buff your damage will actually decrease it the moment you go above the 50% HP threshold. So Bennett is not really a great choice for bringing out a good amount of damage from Hu Tao. Sara, on the other hand, can be used to buff Hu Tao, but the buff is a little brief. So I don't know that you'll get, like, the buff won't last for the full duration of what you do with Hu Tao, but you'll probably get like 3 or 4 attacks out of it, which is still, you know, substantial, I think. So you could, you know, in theory, you could drop the other Pyro for like Sara or something, or you could drop one of the Geos and keep the Pyro resonance. If you have like a Wolf's Gravestone or something, you could bring Diluc and take the bonus damage from that as well, which is a nice trigger. That's definitely something that's worth exploring if you have access to that. Yeah, and then like for me, like drip healing, I think is kind of important with Hu Tao, or no healing in Zhongli if you have him. Yeah, or just shield builds or characters who will have equipment that can help her, you know, trigger buffs. Like if you have like Barbara or Kokomi set up with Thrilling Tales of the Dragon Slayer, that's also going to give you a really nasty buff, especially if you have it at max refinement, and given that it's a 3-star weapon, most people do. Yeah, that one will definitely help you, you know, do a lot of damage as well as give you an opportunity to, you know, do some melt damage. So long as you don't overheal yourself, then, you know, it's not too big a deal. It's just a matter of surrounding your Hu Tao in characters that can bring out her best. Like, that's the goal, right? Like, that's how you maximize your characters. Even with what I would consider, by my standards, a relatively scuffed artifact build. Like, my Shenhe is not sitting on what I would call great artifacts. You know, a natural 34% crit rate is not good. It's not. She's relying on Cryo Resonance and Blizzard Strayer to give her consistency. I would love to go 2-2 because her damage will objectively be higher hit for hit. But right now, because of the consistency of this will outperform. I did actually see like 40k damage ease with 2-2 on occasions, but it just doesn't crit enough to justify it. Well, I think, like I said, I think it was like a little, like 51 or 52% or something with the items that I had. It's not worth it. Not when I can have a 90% crit build instead. I just couldn't justify it. Let's see. Teyvat story. Gonna do some exploring myself here. Decided that I'm 100%. Decided that I'm 100% it. Already at 32. And only just explored a few bits of the main area that has the thing to turn from day to night. Yeah, I mean, so this is only my second time even being here. Really, like I had the first night stream where I was here for a long time, and I got it to like I think like 35% that night, and then I'm only just now kind of starting to dig back into this place because it was super overdue. Is this? I guess I can't change that way. I think I actually probably already got what's in here though. Yeah, I think I did. So I don't even need to be over here. I just need to, well, there's a couple more of these sigil guys over here though, so I need to see about grabbing those. They're probably below me. Are they? I can't see them if they are. Okay, there's one here. And one of these bench things over here. Yeah, these weapon racks are really, really interesting. Like these, oh god, like I love that they're putting in little details like this because I saw that somebody had pointed out something on Twitter that these weapons have a very interesting similarity to a playable character's water weapons in style, and that would be Child. They do kind of have a similar theme about them. But they kind of have more of like a almost like decayed or fossilized appearance here. So it's kind of hard to see what the intent is. But yeah, Child's weapons his cryo weapons do kind of have this kind of look about, or not cryo, I say hydro weapons, have kind of this style about them. And I want to say one of like the gods of Enkanomiya is also named Ajax. So, you know, there's some interesting stuff going on there, guys. So who knows? Let's see. Is my Shenhe C6? No, she's C1. I don't have the you know the money bags cash flow to be doing that. My highest single investment 5-star character is riding Shogun at C4. And then, you know, pretty much my other characters are like, you know, C1, C2, like that. I think I want to say I did end up getting Hu Tao to C3, but that was largely accidental. Yeah. So these other ones are up above. Let's see. At Teyvat Astoria, just tuning in. How's it going? It's going good. You know, we did some co-op stuff. My Shenhua's getting close to C4 or Friendship 4, I should say. So you know, like I said, I've been saying all week, the goal is to get Shenhua to Friendship level 6 as fast as possible, so I can get cracking on writing the script for her origin story, while she's still a relevant character. I'm trying to make a push to, you know, bring more relevant content to the channel. That said, I also have a pretty big Enkanomiya theory that I need to be working on, but it's not just an Enkanomiya theory. It's an Enkanomiya theory that's also got, you know, foreshadowing with stuff that happened in Sarumi, because the connections are clear and obvious, and I discussed them like 8 weeks ago and should have made a theory then. I probably would have gotten crazy views on it now because people would have been like, holy crap, that dude was right, but I didn't do it. Rip.
My will embodied.
But, you know, so I'm going to be working on that. And I've got a Traveler theory that I'm going to be working on as well. I've got a lot of stuff planned for the next month or so, like a lot of, like, you know, like really good content that I'm excited to put out. TH, is there any lore on the blown up mountain where the thunder manifestation is? Looks like they were trying to make a hypostasis circle and it blew up. On the hypostasis? Wait. On the... Where the thunder manifestation... Any lore on the blown up mountain where the thunder manifestation... Is that something that's here? I don't... Is that something in Enkanomiya? Like, I'm like kind of like trapped on like an Enkanomiya circle, and I don't know if I know what you're talking about right now. I might need you to refresh my memory on the details of that, unless it's something in Enkanomiya, and then because I haven't had the most time to explore Enkanomiya, there's a lot of stuff about Enkanomiya I still just don't know yet, which is one of the reasons why I'm taking some time to try to, you know, kind of comb it right now. just so that I can try to, you know, get through and learn some of this, the lore stuff that I'm missing here. Oh, nice. It's a pretty cool, like, large version of the runes here. Oh, none of those Vishaps are here in this. Oh, God. Dendro Slimes? Oh, my God. No. Leave me alone, Dendro Slimes. I don't have any or Pyro characters in this party. Leave me alone. Oh, there's one of the Vishaps over there. Okay. Cool. Well, then I'm gonna go slap that guy. Let's go. Starting with Chong. And
my will embodied.
This should hurt. This should hurt a lot. Yeah, these guys are getting busted. Yeah, this team works really well. I can't say enough about how much I've actually really enjoyed having this team together so far because of just how much fun it is for me. It's definitely like there's a high margin of safety, especially as I'm slowly kind of building up my Kokomi. Shenhe's critting like 90. She's critting 90% because the targets are frozen. A lot of buffs. I dig this.
Things. What are they used for?
These things. What are they used for? Oh, Shenhe. Okay, there's one right up there. What level do you have to be to get to Inazuma? I want to say to get to Inazuma, it's not necessarily like a level restriction. I think it's like it's an AR world restriction, and I think is it AR 40? Maybe it's 45. To get into Inazuma. But I mean, you know, like the AR levels come pretty quick as you start, you know, like your early build grinds and stuff like that. It's been a long time though, since, you know, I was that, you know, low in AR levels. So I'm a little bit detached from, you know, like how long that stuff takes now, which is, you know, like almost sad. Like, you know, it almost makes me miss the old days a little bit, but not that much. I'm definitely glad to be, you know, halfway through AR 58 and not, you know, back at AR 45 dealing with like extremely scuffed artifacts and getting completely like getting my face smashed into the ground by mobs every time the world level increases. TH, I'm talking about the boss you fight for Shogun mats. Oh, okay, you're talking about the one on Sarai. So yeah, there's some interesting stuff going on there. I would recommend, I think is it Thundering Fury or Thunder Soother has some interesting details about what may have happened with the Thunderbird. So I would recommend checking that out if you haven't had the opportunity to do that. That's gonna drop that. Did that fall down there or is it gonna come back up here? No, it didn't come up here. Lame. Whatever. Please be a Hydro Abyss Mage. Good, it is. It's annoying when they're Cryo Abyss Mages on this party, because this party has like really no capability to eliminate those kinds of enemies. But when they're Hydro Abyss Mages, and Shenhe pretty much just works them really easily. Yeah, like my margin of safety now that Kokomi's actually putting up some heals is significantly higher. I'm definitely liking this a lot more. Of course, though, those of you who are with me on the stream, the night 2.4 came out. Kokomi, or not Kokomi, well, yeah, she was here too. The party was the same, but my Shenhe was level 40 the whole night and was still putting up good numbers. So I knew it was going to end up being a worthwhile team comp if, you know, a level 40 Shenhe with level 1 talents could actually still push through everything. Okay, let's go, Sealy. AR 30, is it that low? Yeah, I mean, if it is, great. I know you have to get through all of the Archon quests in order to open it up, but I don't know what AR that actually kicks in at, because I was much higher by the time Inazuma came out. I was already, I think, AR 56 or 57 when Inazuma released, so. And now I'm getting close to 59. Well, I'm like halfway there, I think. Oh, well, closer to 3/4 at this point, but yeah. Okay, this Sealy's climbing trees. All right, well, let's go. Following him up the tree. And then probably up here. Okay, the little pedestal is up there. Like, let's see. What are we talking about here? What level good stuff to know, because I plan on completing the whole map. Yeah, map completion is pretty awesome. And I'm seeing some conversation here where they're like, I'm out of resin. Yeah, so I'm not doing the co-op anymore because I am 100% out of resin. I don't have any more fragiles. and the daily refreshes. I even use the Primo Gem daily refreshes to pick up extra resin, and I'm maxed out, so I cannot continue to do any more co-op because I just don't have any more resin available to me at the moment. Geez, 7, you gotta step over my microphone and get just like right in the camera. All right. Well, she was still napping on the desk, like the picture I put up in on my Twitter earlier. So, but she's gone now. That was her very obvious exit. All right, so can I not get up here like this? Like, what is going on with this? Maybe I have to go to the left or something. All right, there we go. That was kind of a weird one. I don't know why it did not want to let me up here to this chest. That was kind of frustrating. Okay, I need to go get that teleport location over there, but I keep finding, you know, other chests or these sigil items, which are quite difficult to find. Oh, there's one in that tree right there, and there's a couple of vishabs down here, so I'm definitely going to take them out because, you know, good materials. All right. Grab that. And
Allow me. Obey.
yeah, this is working out very nicely. This is the damage output. Was that a 19k normal attack? That was a 19k normal. Yikes. This build for Shenhe is working really well.
Hold the line.
It just perma-freeze and heals everywhere. You know what? This guy thinks he's safe, but he's not. Oh, did I jump through that? What was that all about? Get out of here, man. I love the battle music in Akanomiya. Like, what do you guys think of the battle music in Akanomiya? I think this is one of my favorite battle musics in the whole game. It gives me a distinctly Pirates of the Caribbean vibe, but since I kind of grew up with those movies, like, I think that's a good thing. But oh man, the battle music in Akanomiya, it's so good. Really, all the music in Akanomiya is really good. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a new stream intro. I'm still gonna have the Sarumi one that's there, but what I might do is like cut half of it and do an Akanomiya cut for it, where, you know, it has Akanomiya music and some of the newer characters that have been released lately and stuff like that in it. You know, get some shots with Ito, get some shots with Shenhe, Yunjin, like all that kind of stuff, and you know, kind of change up that intro just a little bit. The violin one nuts, yeah, the violin stuff is really nice in it. I really do like it. Come on, Sealy. Oh, did you go down just to go back up? You fake me out. That's not okay. Frickin' Sealies. Don't like you, Sealy. Snarky little Sealy. They're always like this, though. All right. What? Oh my god, the pedestal's... Oh, it is right there. Okay. Right. Nice. All right, so that ended up working out nicely because the Sealy took me right to the teleporter. So that's good. Kind of need to comb this area a little bit more, just to make sure that there's nothing I'm overlooking over here. But I don't think there is. Let's see. Got to do Dane's quest first. Yeah, so there's all the Dane stuff that happened after in like 1.3 and 1.4. And then everything that was in between. Oh, and then you go back to Leoa again as well. Different gacha games have different refreshes. Yeah, this game you have max refreshes. You can't just keep going forever. You can only do it for so long, and then, you know, you got to plan. Obviously, like, since this new area just came out, there's still lots to do anyways, so it's not that big a deal. It gives me an opportunity to just shut it down and go to Akanomiya and get back to exploring, which is something that I definitely needed to make more time to do. So it's not all bad. Like I said, I do need to keep getting her friendship levels. Obviously, that's my first priority right now. That's why I've been adding resin, you know, like through Primo Gems, just to continue to push the friendship level, even though it's not something I would normally do. Because it's important to me to try to make this video while the character is still fresh in everybody's mind and interested in learning about her. So that's something I want to do. I want to see if it will be a better platform for the channel, but I'm also hoping on another thing to work out for me that could also really help. That would help a lot. It really would. Where the hell is this sigil? I can't seem to find it anywhere. Like, is it just sitting in like a bush or something? Like, what is like I don't know. Like, it seems like it should be right here. Or is it above me or something? No, it can't be above me. So Is it inside like this structure right here? Is there a way in here? If there's a way in there, I can't find it. Let's see. Music in general is great in the new area. I agree. Vision shot. The music here is amazing. Maybe it's down here. Aha, there's an opening right here. Okay, okay. Wait. Okay. Well, hopefully those things aren't going to be hitting me in the face after I swap it to nighttime. Also, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get in this door because I swapped it to nighttime. I don't know if it makes any difference. Okay, good, it did. Oh god, a bishop. All right.
One with my blade.
Oh, come on. Don't be dodging this garbage. Get over here. All right, I'm going to have to use this to trigger it now. Nice. Okay. Yeah, he's almost down already.
My blade.
Get out of here, man. That was a 12k first hit. That is definitely good. Definitely good stuff. I'm glad I went ahead and crowned her normals. Yeah, Tavidot story. I freaking love the battle music. Nice. Yeah, the battle music here is so damn good. You see if is that gonna do anything? I don't know if that's gonna do anything in that state or not. I don't know. Maybe it's not even. Maybe I'm not supposed to do anything with it. I feel like I've been in here before. I'm like looking at the snake thing. Like that looks familiar. Oh, I see a quest. I probably need to make sure I go over there to that NPC and get that quest. I'm glad I did a little more exploring in here. Okay, there's that sigil. I knew it was gonna be around here somewhere. Okay, so switch to day here. My PC broke on New Year's Eve, so no Genshin for me. That sucks. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That blows. My condolences. That is the worst of the worst, man. That's no good. Where did I thought I came from this way. I need to head. Where is that quest icon? That totally disappeared. So I feel like this is like the intuitive way to go. I feel like I have been in here, and I may have just overlooked that sigil when I was in here the last time. But where is that quest icon that I was looking at earlier? Like I could see it when I was down here last time, and now it appears to be gone. I do think I have a quest that I picked up. Yeah, I have this one. Quest goals in Lua. What? I thought I picked up a quest here, but I guess not. Maybe I didn't go to it. Maybe I squirreled away and didn't chase it down. I should have, but okay. Well, whatever. Sad, deep sad. All right. Where to? I have combed over most of this island at this point. In the Narrows. Let's zoom out a little bit here. I'm at 42%. I want to say most of the entrance island is, uncovered, but what I want to do is go over to, you know what? Before I go over to the next island to explore, I want to go to the central one and see how high I can climb this thing, because that's something I've actually been really wanting to try. And plus there's a few more of the sigils around here that I do need to pick up. So let's see like how high you can climb this. Isn't there a character that has a stamina reduction buff? Oh, I see one of the sigils over there. Let me go grab that really quick. I can't remember which character has the stamina reduction talent. If anybody remembers which one that is, or if I'm just making that up, please let me know. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. Okay, well, there's a whole bunch of structures underneath here. Interesting. I wanted to climb, and now I'm exploring underneath. This is happening very opposite of what I was thinking of doing. So this stuff it changes based on the day or night cycle, so I'm probably gonna have to swap it and come back for that. Kaya is the one. Okay. Amber reduces flying. Yeah, that one I know. Diona does if you're shielded. Really? Interesting. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. That makes sense. Kaya. All right. I'll check out Kaya. I thought, for some reason, I was thinking Kaya was swimming or something, but maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably drop Kaya in the party just to climb then here in a minute. Whoa. Come on now. Be more frozen, dude.
My will embodied.
You know what? Here. Have an elemental burst, because I don't feel like dealing with that crap anyways. Nice. His rain didn't really help his buddy out too much, did it? Alright. Lots of buffs. Taven Astoria, will you stream Breath of the Wild 2 when it comes out? Oh, yes. Barring Breath of the Wild 2 doing something like completely off the rails, like coming out on a new system that I can't obtain due to, you know, chip shortages and freaking scalpers and all this other garbage. Yes, absolutely I will, because Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is like among some of my favorite gaming experiences ever. 2017 was a hell of a year with Breath of the Wild and Horizon Zero Dawn coming out at like basically the same time, like unprecedented, but like the two best games of the year in most people's eye came out in the same month. It's just crazy, or within a month of each other, because I think Horizon came out in February, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think Breath of the Wild came out in March. Yeah, I think it was March. That's the date range that I have in my mind anyways. All right, let me check on Kaya really quick. No wonder, like, if it is Kaya, then it's not a surprise to me that I didn't remember that, because he's not a character that I frequently think of in terms of skills. Let's see. Stamina consumption for your... So it's just general... No, this is sprinting, not climbing. Okay, so... I feel like there is one who boosts climbing, but I can't seem to recall who the hell it is. I don't know. Kaya is running stamina. Amber and Razor. I thought Amber was gliding. Like I didn't, unless it's both. But I don't think it's both. I thought it was just gliding. Gliding champion. What does Zhao do? I feel like Zhao doesn't have anything like that, but let's take a look. Oh, okay. It's Zhao. He's the climbing one. Okay. Well, that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to swap it to Zhao.
You called?
All right. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't have swapped Kazuha. That was kind of a mistake. I should probably just, like, because I'm going into like a climbing phase here, I am probably going to want to drop Chongyun until I get back to the ground. So I'm going to put Kazuha back in the group. That'll give me a nice Animo resonance. And also give me, you know, the benefit of his ability to glide like that. So we'll do that. Link has good climbing stamina. Wait, yeah. Link has better climbing stamina than Genshin Impact characters in late game, for sure. Until it starts raining and then you slide off the rock face. For the love of God, do not, Nintendo, please, don't keep that mechanic, or at the very least give us an outfit that like allows Link to stick to walls. Like, please, like allow him, like give him a climbing outfit that also buffs his ability to like stick to walls in the rain, please. All right, this should be a good jumping point. All right. Jeez. So those are a little bit on the sheer side, aren't they? I don't know. Like, no, that doesn't jut out that much. I think I actually can climb up this. Be sure to eat food too. Yeah, that's a good call. I probably should. I could grab a stam food or something and reduce stam consumption as well there. Let's see. Kazuha, Kaya, and Razor for sprint. Yeah. All right. Yeah, let me grab a food as well. I can further reduce the on the wrong window. Let's see. Where the hell even? Okay, gliding and sprinting stamina. That's climbing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this one's climbing and sprinting stamina by 25%. That should be good enough. I'll take that one. All right. This is kind of a weird spot. I might have to go a little bit further to get past that. All right. Yeah, this should work out fine right here. Gives me another spot to stop and just recuperate what little stamina I've used. So I don't know if any of you guys in the stream are SAO fans, but sitting on the outside of this wall just reminded me of the scene in Alicization where Kirito and Alice are like stuck outside the tower, and they have to like climb the walls to get back in. It just reminded me of that because like, you know, you're really high up and like on a sheer tower like this, yeah, and they're just sitting on like a ledge. Although I think for a long time they were standing on two weapons that were just like spanning the edge that they were on, not even on an actual ledge. Great moment. At least until Alice's eyeball explodes. And then it's a horrifying moment, like so many other moments in Alicization. Man, I love SAO. That show low-key turned into a drama underneath everybody's eyes. It started as just like this like fun, you know, digital adventure thing where everybody's, you know, dying in a virtual world, but you know, like the you know, the deaths are, you know, they turn into little crystals and float away, and Alicization was like, oh, this is very much more adult than it's ever been. Whoa, what's happening? I don't even know. It's kind of crazy how that ended up working out. I need to... I probably can cheese this. I just gotta... Yeah, there we go. I love Kazuha for getting over like little sharp edges like that. I am almost there. I can probably climb right up this section over here. I'm honestly, I expected there to be a little bit more roadblocks to the top of this thing, but hey, there's some platforms up here. Interesting. What is anything interesting in here? Okay, so this is the top of like, oh, this is kind of awesome actually. So this is where all the water like comes in. Wait, where is this water even coming from? Because this is the highest point. It leaks down from here, so there's like the water just generates from this. That's very interesting. It's like this tower like designed to, oh, maybe it's like collecting the rain. Maybe that's what it is. It's collecting the rain or something, and it drains down and becomes like this pool of waterfalls. That's interesting. What a good idea. All right, let's see if I can climb this one now. David Astoria, how will you keep up with Genshin when both games come out? You mean like Horizon and Zelda? Like Genshin will continue to be my primary game. Like, you know, like more than likely alternate games like Breath of the Wild 2 and Horizon Forbidden West. There'll be, you know, once a week stream games where like I'll slowly push through them. Honestly, another one that I've been doing, you know, on stream is Halo Infinite, because I really want to finish playing the story in that game, and I've only done like the first mission because I just don't have any time to play it. So I've been considering streaming it just so that I can play the story and experience it. I don't know if anybody in here is even into shooters, but I'm not really a big shooters guy, but I love Halo. The story in Halo is so good. And it's you know, another one of those like story arcs that I you know, I've grown up with. So I've always been, you know, well invested in the Master Chief's arc, and you know, I'm really anxious to play through Halo Infinite. Let's see. At David Astoria, climbing was the worst, and when it rained you couldn't at all, and it rained all the time. Dude, for real though. It was, oh god, the rain in Breath of the Wild, it would just send you down cratering all the time. And what would be the worst is that you would climb like some very sheer rock wall, and you'd be climbing it for like 60 seconds because you need to get past it to get to something, and it would start raining when you're like 95% of the way there, and you'd get to like you can basically move the camera to see up on top, and you just start sliding down and you're done. Like, you're never gonna make it, and you're like, oh my god, now all I can do is get to the bottom and wait it out, or teleport somewhere far away because you can't even build a fire where you are because it's raining and it will put it out. Like, oh, it's so frustrating. Sword Art Online, yeah, that is what I was talking about. SAO, good stuff. I think Roxas and Axel on the clock tower eating sea salt ice cream is better than SAO you're talking about. What are you talking? No, Rev. I'm gonna throw you off a cliff, Rev. Don't you be talking smack about my SAO now. That's what my wife and I refer to as our spirit anime. And that is largely because, and I think I've mentioned this in the stream, my wife and I met playing an MMO. So, yeah.
There are leaves around.
You'll get here for quest 2. Like, is there a quest that tells you to climb this thing? Because that's interesting. Yeah, this was, this is cool. Like, the climbing to the top of the tower is a little bit easier than I had imagined, but it's definitely cool. I wonder if you can get on this. Can I, like, stick to this or something? No, I can't really stick to it. Maybe if I do this? No, it's just gonna like make me fall off of it. Sad. I was hoping I could just stand on it and just spin around. Oh well. I'm gonna glide down the center of this just because I want to get a good view of the center of the tower on the way down. Alchemia has its own laws. It might be pumping water up there. Do you read the chat? I read the chat a lot, actually. I'm just a little bit behind on it right now, as some of you might be able to tell. It's underground. I'm pretty sure it doesn't rain there. I mean, So like you could see, oh god, I gotta go back up there now because we're discussing the rain. But when I was up there at the top in the light of the like ever white or whatever it's, I think it's ever white. Oh come on, I fell off of it. Damn it, now it's gonna be a lot harder. You could see some very faint rainfall that was being generated up there. Oh, I keep messing it up. I'm not far enough out. I gotta back off a little more. I gotta give it a few seconds. See how he answered a question for. Yeah, I'm definitely behind on the chat for sure. Ah, God, I can't get back up there now. Damn it. This is a little rough. All right, let me try again. Okay, now I got it. There we go. All right, cool. Wait, TH, don't leave. I'll jump off. Yeah, you should, you know, find something. Jump off. Or from up here. You can just, you know, Rev, if you want to join my world and jump off of here, by all means. That would be greatly entertaining. Anyways, let me go back into the center of this really quick. So, yeah, standing right here, you can actually see, if you look real close, there is rainfall here. Like, you can't see it anywhere else except for in the light of the Evernight, but you can definitely see it. There's definitely very slight, like a mist of rain here. And you can see like every now and then you can kind of see like some harder drops, and it's kind of making me think that like the atmosphere in Akanomiya is just like this everywhere. There's just like a light rain always, but you might not be able to see it unless you're in the light of the Everwhite. So but you can definitely see it here. If I just don't move the camera, you can definitely make it out really nicely right here. Now, yeah, it does still seem to persist from above, or maybe this arrangement here might actually be generating, no, because it's going from wider too. So let me go into screenshot mode and you might be able to get an even better view of what I'm talking about. Here we go. Oh, camera got janky there, but yeah, you should be able to look through this and see that, yeah, especially in this area, you can see there's like a lot of like rainfall into this general area. I have 70 pity, so can you buy me 10 wishes or no? Quick question, no, I can't. I don't have that kind of money. That's strange. He hasn't done any giveaways yet. I have done giveaways. I did a free 5-star character giveaway like 6 or 8 months ago now. That was a little while ago. I did a giveaway for some art stuff, but that was a contest giveaway. Which actually, for if any of those winners are here, those arts arrived today, so I'm gonna hopefully be getting those out pretty soon. I just have to prep them, but expect a picture in my community tab regarding those soon, probably within the next day or so, actually, and then I'll be mailing them out right after that because they finally came in today. And then I also, to Rev, of all people, I did a giveaway for a Razer Kishi. It's a controller that you put on your phone and makes playing, you know, Genshin Impact a lot easier on your phone. And Rev won that giveaway. Good old Rev. Okay, TH, that water could be a way of cooling the mechanisms up there. Pump it through the tower and pour it out. By the time it hits the bottom, it's cooled and gets pumped back up. Actually, that's a really interesting thought. Like, do you guys think that like MiHoYo really thought that out like that? I mean, they think out a lot of things. So it is actually distinctly possible that like the reason why there's water falling here is because of that. But I would like to see if like the atmosphere seems as if it's got like this thin mist everywhere when you're away from the Everwhite, because I can't, like, if you're not looking lightly into the sunlight, it's really hard to tell anywhere else. But maybe if it is everywhere and just very subtle, I'm kind of looking for just like faint color variation to see. Yeah, I can see it kind of shifting even in the areas that are a little bit farther away. So maybe that just like the air might be very like dense with like a mist here in general. That's actually a really good thought though. Like that actually, this could be a cooling system for the Evernight, because this was an invention, right? Like somebody built this. It didn't occur naturally. This was a machine that I forget what his name is, but a guy built and got jailed for the rest of his life afterwards. Galileo much? Anyways, I mean, like wishes or giveaways or money ones, perhaps. Yeah. So I haven't. I did do that once. I did the free 5-star character giveaway, that I did do one time, and that was, like I said, like 6 or 8 months ago now. That was quite some time ago. I can't even remember who won anymore. But I did do one of those. And honestly, I would do more.
Time to go.
But you know, and I hate to be a downer, but like, the channel really hasn't pulled a lot of views, like not nearly reliable enough views since November for me to justify doing it, because it would just arguably make it harder for me to roll on the characters, which is my first and foremost necessity. Like, I have to have them in order to make lore content on the characters. So like, if I can't afford to do that, then I messed up. I would love to do more giveaways. If the channel made more money, I would do them more, but right now it doesn't make enough for me to justify doing it regularly. You know, if I have a nice resurgence, or you know, maybe some more energy is built once I get to like 100,000 subscribers or something, maybe it might help push that, and then I will do it more often. There's kind of a threshold that I like to make, and if I make that threshold, I do giveaways, but like, I so rarely ever make it to that threshold. So it's just one of those things, you know. We'll get there. You know, like I have no intention of going anywhere. You know, I'm gonna keep working. So and as soon as I can, you know, make this you know, into like a, you know, a good financial undertaking, then yeah, I will do stuff like that more. One of the reasons why, you know, I started, you know, moving over to the Twitch platform as well is because that tends to be a good source of additional revenue in the space, and that could also help me do more giveaways. So we'll see how that ends up working out with time. In that underground area where, in Surumi Island, where the light is coming from, like sunlight. I'm just really confused. I started attacking this enemy while I was there. Oh my god, Rev, are you trying to really come into my world after I left? I'm not going back up there. You missed your opportunity, bud, unless you want to jump off the side of the world.
If it's useful.
I'm not going back up. I just glided down. You waited too long. I need Chung back in my party now that I'm on the ground.
Present.
All right. Oh, nice. I will almost walk past that. Let's see. Either Discord. Well, if you get lucky, you can. Let's see. Because you're not. Well, if they did, they can just claim this idea as their own. What are you talking about? I think I'm missing something there. Because you're not. I think MiHoYo just effed up there, or is there a reason? Wait, in that, I see. I'm not sure if I know what it is that you're talking about there. Like, I don't know if I'm catching something out of context or something. I seem to be not understanding fully the conversation there. Oh man, that guy froze me immediately. Come on now. Oh, he got one-shotted. He almost got one-shotted. Those kind of enemies will definitely get one-shotted even by like the dash version of her E. Once I've crowned it, like that's gonna get crazy. And I'm pretty sure her E is gonna be the next thing that I crown for her. But I gotta, you know, get back in there, farm more books, which will probably be tomorrow. Oh, hey, a hydro platform. You never see hydro platforms. This is like the second time I've ever seen these. Wow, there's like one in Liyue, like one group of them in Liyue, and that's like the only ones I've ever seen. Maybe there was one in like an event space once, but like in the actual normal overworld map, you never see hydro ones. That's so surprising. But I guess it makes sense within the confines of Enkanomiya for sure. Very interesting. Where is the damn fourth one? Oh, there's another one of those sigils up there. I gotta be overlooking it. There it is. If you do a giveaway for wishes, you want the winner to get what they want or something good. Yeah, for sure. Like if you're gonna give away like wishes, you should want the winner to be like interested in getting a particular 5-star character, right? So like, you know, like if I can have a decent like resurgence between now and Yae Miko, I'd love to do like a Miko giveaway or something, because that's a character that like a lot of people are gonna want. So like, we'll see. And I'm not gonna say it's not possible, but like I cannot risk not being able to get the characters to make the content, because you know I favored in terms of doing that. Like I already put, you know, probably 80 to 100 hours of work, you know, like every 2 weeks on this channel, and then you know a lot of the times the returns aren't very good. So you know, it's just one of those things. But I don't want to keep talking about that because it's not, you know, not interesting. Anyways, this reminds me of an old Twitch with the banners, not gonna lie. What are What do you, I'm not sure if I know what you mean. Anyways, well, bye. Tavido Story. I'm gonna head out and sleep. Nice. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. At Tavido Story, the animation for changing to Everwhite and vice versa also has rainbow rays around it like it had just rain too. That's a good point. That would also like kind of indicate that yes, that is like a rain effect that's up there. I'm trying to see now that I'm looking at the Everwhite from down here. Can we still see the rain in the atmosphere from down here? And that would be a good indication if it exists everywhere, or if it just exists up there as a cooling mechanism for the Everwhite Tower. I kind of don't see it down here, so it does kind of seem like it might just be like engineered cooling for that, which is really interesting. I'm not seeing it down here at all. I don't see any major raindrops. I'm not seeing any slight color variation in the distance to indicate that like the mist is just everywhere. I think it's just up there, which is really interesting. Like, this is again the kind of little tiny details that MiHoYo puts into these things that like blink and you'll miss it. Like, you would have no reason to notice that. That's so cool. Really, really cool. All right, let's get onto the island over here now that I've kind of been searching. I know I need to get into the underground area on this one, but I'm gonna continue searching the tops of some of these other ones first. I also need to be, you know, looking for quests because I know there's some quests out here that I need to get. And then there's these puzzles, which I have not like figured out any of these yet, I don't think. Maybe I need to just go around. Well, I don't know if there's one of the things to swap it here. Nope, can't get in it. And I don't see, not seeing a way to swap it nearby here. So I might just have to remember this is here when I come back at night. And that one's head is broken off. Unfortunate. Let's see. At Tavido Story, I don't think we'll see anything about 2.5 or Chasm in 2.5. I think the conclusion to Skarmo's disappearance. Anything about the Chasm will be right before going to Sumeru, since, yeah, I don't think we're going to see Chasm in 2.5 either. That's not what I expect from it either. I've been kind of thinking that that's going to be like 2.6, and that's assuming that like 2.7 ends up being Sumeru, right? Like, we don't even know if that's the pattern yet. Like, we've only had, you know, one major new region release since the game came out. That's in Azuma, which happened at what would have been 1.7. So that's not enough to establish whether or not a pattern exists. Like, we have to wait and find out. Okay, so the Sealy is this way. All right. Hey, there's a chest over there. I'll grab that. Oh, actually, there is a thing over there. I'm gonna need to get at that too.
One with nature.
All right.
Fallen leaves.
Well, I hate dealing with specters. They are the worst, especially in a team that doesn't have much reach. They are definitely one of the weak points of this team comp because I can't reach them very easily. Okay, Chong actually did manage to catch that one, which is kind of surprising. He's animal, so that's not going to do anything. Well, it did, I guess, still end up getting the swirl on him, so I'll take that. He's Hydro. Okay, we're fine with that one. Come on. Freeze. I hate Spectres so much. Oh no, he's Cryo. God dang it, I thought he was Hydro. Well, whatever. I'm gonna have to lay into him with Kazuha, I think. It's gonna be the only way for me to get it. Come on. Oh, this is the worst. I'm gonna have to keep plucking at him with Kokomi. This is horrible. Get down here. Maybe I can freeze him, and then maybe I'll have some chance at getting at him. All right, come on, Kazuha. I need you to do ult damage. This Spectre won't die.
The wind knows me.
Move over a little bit. God. Dude, die, will you? All right, cool. That took forever. Worst Spectre ever. Go to night mode probably is what I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure going to night mode is what. Oh, oops, didn't mean to hit that. Is what will swap it, and there's a swap for it right here. So I'm gonna hit this, and then that will probably open those gates up. Cool. If you do a Miko giveaway and I win, can not go broke. Yeah, I mean, I would love to do it. I really would. That would be amazing. We'll see. We'll see. I have done giveaways when I could do them. I really have. And for what it's worth, you know, like all the contests that I did for all this art stuff were, you know, not particularly cheap either. So, you know, like I like to do them. Like, you know, I really do appreciate having everybody here and supporting the channel. And I like to give back when I can. But, you know, like I said, like my fear is just, you know, making sure that I keep a balance of everything that's going on, you know, like got to pay taxes, got to make sure I get all the characters, all that good stuff. So I have to be really careful about how I do that. Okay. Let's see here. Nice. They should all be frozen now.
My will embodied.
Okay, yes they are. I'm slightly outside of Chung's field. Okay. For some reason, oh, okay. I was in Shenhe's burst, or not in Chungyun's field there. I was thinking that was his and it was hers. Oh, hey, one of the Sealies are down here. Or there actually there's a what the hell? There's a little shield thing here, and I have no clue how to get through that unless it's this. Maybe it's this guy.
Hold the line.
All right.
Take your true form. Obey.
Yeah, I'll kill him pretty quick. Maybe that'll get rid of the shield. Maybe. Probably not. Did it? Yeah, it did. Nice. Okay, cool. It was just that simple. I like it. Let's see. So, how do we like the new elemental specters? Not so much. Elemental specters are a pain enemy type in the first place. And now, you know, like, you know, we're in the era of another cryo, you know, 5-star unit. And, you know, we have cryo specters in a, you know, in this new zone, like in it. And for me, this team is built around cryo DPS. So it's just like, oh, this is just nothing but pain. Okay, let's see. I'd say we will have more updates before Sumeru. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say.
So,
I suspect
this is what the world considers
I kind of
to be
think that we're
treasure.
going to see, you know, more patches past 2.6 right now. But clearly, it's only speculation. That is based on nothing, only, you know, other than the fact that, like, I just have a hard time, like,
My will
believing that,
embodied.
you know, Dendro is actually coming.
Cryo incarnate.
And I hope I'm wrong. I really do, because I want Dendro. I want to see what's going on with that. I want to see, you know, like, maybe Baiju become playable. Because he seems, you know, like a pretty cool character. You know, he was just in the newest Star Conquest 2. Hopefully that doesn't spoil anybody, but he did make an appearance, so there's that. Yeah. I love the world quest in Akanomiya, but it's just sad that we can't have actual characters we care about in those quests. I wish we could have talked to Kokomi. I think that we're definitely going to have more interactions with Kokomi in the future. I'm surprised that we didn't have like an interaction with her like at the outset, but yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is for now. I think that they're kind of saving like Kokomi for, you know, some bigger type stuff. What I will say about the new Archon quest that came out, they are putting a lot more of the actual playable characters in the Archon quests these days. Are you guys noticing that? Like back in the day, like you didn't really see the playable characters in the Archon quests that much. You know, like Zhongli and Child showed up, Ningguang, like that kind of stuff, like at rare moments. But like this newest one was just like chock full of like player characters all over the place. And it was kind of awesome. Like I was definitely happy to see that. Interesting. So I'm just noticing like, here's another pool in the ground, right? Like here's a pool and it's seemingly raining out of nowhere here at the location of this pool. And there's that same kind of like airborne mist here. So like there's just like little random rainy spots that create these like oases in the middle of things. I'm just noticing a thing. These, this pond is shaped like, it's kind of shaped like the inside of the electro symbol, and I forget what they're called right now. Like one of the three little like comma shaped things. Magatama. Yes. Thank you, Beans. Yeah, it's kind of shaped like that. I'm just noticing that. That's interesting. I wonder if that was intentional, or if that was just like an accident or something. Huh. I can see it on the map. You can definitely see on the map. It's like it does carry that kind of shape as well. Huh. Cool. Let's see. You want your snack? Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who want Baiju. Wasn't expecting Dainsliff to appear in the... What? What are you talking about? Or you were expecting Dainsliff. Okay, I was about to say, wait, did I just eat a spoiler? Oh my god. No, okay, yeah. I kind of thought maybe we would see Dainsliff, but like, it's fine. He'll come in when it's important for him to come in. You know, throwing in characters for, you know, like just for fan service is not really a good idea. So just because people want to see him or expect to see him, like, that's not, you know, don't give into that. Just, you know, bring the characters in when they need to be here. Let's see if I have enough runes to maybe interact with all of these. Let's see. Looks like it. Because I definitely have a bunch of different ones right now. Hopefully I have enough of all the different ones. I have not found my way back over to that that shielded area that I was in earlier. Oh, okay. Here is Abaraku. One of these creepy ghost guys. Here comes one of those spirits. My name is Abaraku, Helios Forger. How could I have been felled by your vile slander or imprisoned by your puppet infants? No, wait. I was imprisoned for months and years beyond count, was I not? Then this may be my post-life form. Okay, so he's... Didn't they say that they were not supposed to figure out that they were ghosts and that it wouldn't, they would dissipate if they figured that out? Interesting. Post-life form, you mean that you're already dead, right? It takes pretty rare spirit to realize that. And yet, though it shames me to say so, I know not just how I died. But I recall that I was imprisoned on orders from a child. A child? Indeed, but till today I can never feel any hatred for that child. Only pity. He was not at fault. The blame should fall upon those who controlled him like a puppet in their palms. Forget it. Such things are best left unsaid. After that, I was imprisoned. Imprisoned in a very high place. Abaraku, I'm kind of thinking, is this the guy who made the Everwhite Star? Is he the one who made the sun? I need to go back and look at the book for that, because I think it did mention the name. It might be. I'm not positive, but maybe. I need to look at that again. But thought it was high up. It was dark, lightless, and cold as the ice itself. Strange. Why is that? Why do I feel that a high place should have brought a person warmth and comfort? Well, I can't remember any of this. Are you hungry, maybe? Whenever Paimon's famished, forget thinking. She can barely even talk straight. I don't think that's his issue. Come on, it's gotta be. Look at him. He can hardly speak clearly. Actually, could you check if there's something to eat amongst the offerings? Wait, that's it. The offerings. What, do you want to eat them? No, I just remembered. When I died in prison, my attire and body were enshrined in various places due to my contribution in creating the Helios. So he is that guy. But that also caused my spirit to be separated and rendered unable to rest. This place should have been the resting place of my sacred crown, though it has surely decayed by now. This must surely be why my thoughts are so stuck. If this persists, I doubt that even my current state can be sustained for long. But these offerings can be used to replace the remnants of my body and my attire in sustaining an ounce of my thoughts. As such, please take them with you. However, there are many perils on the enshrining path. So, though it may seem rude of me, could you accept a certain test first? What test? Please defeat the monsters hereabouts, the prison wardens of my spirit. This matter is perilous. Tell me once you are ready, O traveler, and we shall begin. Okay. Well, I'm ready? Are you fully girded up, traveler? I'm ready. Then I wish you every success in your battle ahead. Oh, hey, some wolf guys. All right, cool. Come to the middle. I'm not too worried about you.
One with my blade.
All right, everybody's frozen and Shenhe.
My will and
Those
body.
just incinerated. Now we just got the big one. We Chongyun's field back. And let's see if I can freeze him in place for a second.
Allow me.
Manifest.
Nice. Oh yeah, this is not exactly a problematic fight. You kind of overhyped that a little bit, didn't you? There, Abaraku. Oh god, I wanted to pick up that stuff and I didn't get it. Okay. If only Bakayakuku. I can still say it. Oh my god, I can still say it. Had such valiant warriors as you. Then, if this thing is done, then my wishes shall be fulfilled. You must bring these offerings, bearing my thoughts, to be enshrined in the place where I was held under arrest. We must do this in order to what? In order to. There's no use talking to this guy now. Seems like his spirit's all messed up again. He's melting. Historia, let's take those items with us. But where was this high up place the guy was imprisoned? It's got to be the tower, right? Like I was just up there. It has to be that. But like, is it something that like I'm gonna have to climb for the quest? Like, I didn't get another quest to follow up on it, so I'm assuming that maybe more of these kind of like rune circles are going to exist, giving me other quests elsewhere. I am gonna leave a marker here as an indicator that I already did this one. That's probably a good platform for TH. Maybe there's something managing weather to conserve clean weather. Yeah, maybe.
Time to go.
I don't know. We might be overthinking it, but I don't know. Maybe. There's all sorts of different things that they could be doing with this. I'm going to leave it in the Evernight because I want to go back up and see if that portals or those gateways are unlocked.
A touch of frost. One with nature.
Let's see.
Transfiguration.
They did not last long. Thanks for the chest, bud. All right.
So, this is what the world considers to be
Is that
treasure.
a Yep, I knew I saw a trial. Like I saw just like a little hint of that red flash in the distance. Like, yep, there's a trial. Let's see. Child King Poggers. I'm missing so many books. Yeah, there's a bunch of books in Onkonomiya. I am still missing them. Because I hadn't really had a lot of time to do any additional exploration here until tonight. So, but I am gonna wrap this up here pretty soon. I actually was intending on wrapping this up like 20 minutes ago, but I am just gonna write it out for another like 20 minutes and then get out of here. But yeah. Let's see. Missing like a lot of these still. Oh my god, there are many of these on this one. I'm gonna be stamina starved. Where are the rest of them? Did I miss one? I missed one, damn it. Oh, it's up there. Well, that sucks. I'm definitely not gonna make it to that one. I'm gonna have to try this one again. Was kind of stam starved almost from the outset on that one. Oh, hey, there's a chest on that. I'm gonna go get that first, since I'm looking at it right now. Come here. Nice. Glad I saw that. Yakuku. Did MiHoYo say anything about when they'll release those alternative outfits? No, they didn't. They just said that you know, they're working on them and that they will be released as, you know, alternate outfits for us, but they're permanent for China. That's all we know. The Narrow and the Serpent's Heart are the last locations. Interesting. There's so much lore. I took so many notes. Yeah, there's a lot here. I've got some notes that I've been writing down as well. There is a lot going on here, though. Like, no doubt, there's so much happening in Onkonomiya. It's crazy. So I have to climb that tower, like, immediately on this one. You don't get a lot of time for this one. But I feel like, you know, if you do this one in the right order, you can still get through it. You just kind of have to not overtax my stamina before getting where I need to get, which is up there. Last three. I can still make this. Let's ditch Kazuha for a second. Come on. Yes! That was close. Barely made that. That one was a little close.
Have special powers.
All right, the teleport location is right up here too. I might as well snatch that while I'm up here. That was one of the reasons why I came up here in the first place. And there's another sigil over here. Yo, that's a. Oh man, that's reminded me of the freaking the big mazes in Breath of the Wild, kind of. Not as big, obviously. Like, those things were huge. The labyrinths. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, definitely gonna need to take a look at that. What's it? Lazarus is, from what I've seen, this place has a lot of Greek mythology inspiration. Yeah, so that was something that I noticed pretty quick too, is that there was definitely like Greek mythology inspirations all over this place.
Wind strike.
Allow me.
Like it's clear and obvious. Like they took a lot of inspiration from Greek mythology here, which is cool. It's I think an aspect that they hadn't really drawn on much before, so that's I think a kind of a cool idea. I'm down with it. You guys can finish up your punching now, please. There we go.
My will embodied.
This team, man, it just eats everything. Like this is, you know, I like my other permafreeze team. I think I like this permafreeze team more. It may not have much reach in terms of like ranged enemies and stuff, but like, oh man, does it kill stuff fast? All right, there's okay, so there's probably one of those sigil things in and around this area. As I see it on the map, I can't seem to. Oh, hey, another. Okay, it's in there. The stone tablet has some unintelligible words on it. Say, my father told me that everything we do should be backed up by morality and brought forth with elegance. That's why he said I should use these words to record hints for my labyrinth. Only within Evernight will the mechanisms to the labyrinth walls and the way forward appear, bathed in invisible moonlight as they are. So, okay, the mechanisms that control the solution to this labyrinth are hidden in its four corners, because I lacked rhyme or rhetoric in my writing at the end. My father, oh god, how do you say that? Eurydates? Oh god, I don't know how to say that. I feel like I should know how to say that, like, oh god. Eurydice? Give me a few strokes on the backside with his crutches. Interesting. Oh wait, if you can see the labyrinth from above, wouldn't it sees any posted challenge at all? Yeah, you know, I was thinking that while I was reading it, but obviously that's not going to be the case, right? Like they're gonna definitely do something about that. I'm gonna need to swap this so that I can get that little sigil in there. This quest line was a pain to me, but I finished it today. Nice. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's something that I'm only just kind of starting to undertake because I haven't really had a lot of time. Yeah, it's definitely important, clearly. Okay, so... Interesting. That was still available even when this was triggered, right? So I kind of need to set up the puzzle here and see if I can work my way through it. The old granny in Watatsumi village told me to find a chest in the old shrine, and there was an Electro-Sealy puzzle there. Huh. Iridites? Interesting. Is that like the actual, like, proper way to say it? Probably. Okay, so you can even only hit that one when it's, both of these, when it's day, but you can only see the walls at night. So it seems like you need to open up the majority of the oh, dude, I should not have jumped off of that. Hang on. I'm gonna play this. Oh wait, you don't even need to do that because you can teleport up to the top of it and then just glide back down. So that's not that big a deal. Okay, so they're all hydro points. Can I hit them now or do I have to? Okay, you can't hit them now. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna probably need to teleport back up there now and rearrange it again unless there's another entrance. There does appear to be another entrance. All right. You know, this is the most use I've gotten out of Kokomi since I got her. It's nice to finally start putting this character to use because it, you know, like she's been very underutilized for me. Obviously I still need to, I need to get her ascension to 70 finally. I might get her to 80, but I don't think I'd waste materials putting her like even like ascension 90, but not at 90. I don't think I would do that for Kokomi, but I would probably at least get her to 80. All right, I need to glide back down to the mechanisms here and swap it back to day so I can see what's going on over there. Let's see. Well, the book is forbidden to be read. So yeah, I mean, the whole idea of like, that was like what supposedly killed Orobashi, right? Like he read the forbidden book. That's what it was saying in the other quest line. All right, so I need to see how this even rearranges things. Okay, that spun everything down here. Interesting. I don't... Oh, God, all I can do is swap it back and now see what it's going to look like now that I moved it. No, wait, since the clam set came out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have clam set on her too, so I really didn't have much intrigue in building her before that. So it looks like you have to open these up enough to get to all of them in one pass because like the one that I triggered isn't triggered anymore. Like I can see it down there and it does not appear to be. So I'm gonna have to open up all of these walls, I think, but there's that one over there does appear to be open, but it doesn't have an access point, I don't think. Wait, maybe it does. I think actually everything does have openings now. I think I actually can get through it now. Yeah, that's open. This is open. That's, yeah, all 4 of them are open now, so I actually can go through it. Oh, what? All right, hang on. Let me drop off of that. Okay, I see what you did there. There's a little invisible barrier to stop you from, like, gliding over the maze. Clever, miHoYo, clever. Let me go back this way. There's a whole area below this. Good to know. And then there should be another one over here. That's 3. And I'm kind of a little turned around on where the last one was. I think it was... I need to go this way maybe, and maybe take... right here. Yes, nice. And it opened the door. Nice, okay, cool. Well, that I thought was going to take me a lot longer. I knocked that one out pretty quick. Cool. She is perfect to explore her ancestors' home. Yeah, I agree. I think that, you know, it's kind of appropriate to bring Kokomi here. Oh,
so,
what?
This is what the world considers
Date
to be
of
treasure.
Metals recognition? And then there's another ghost quest down here. I need to go and check out whatever that is. Date of Metals recognition. Okay, interesting. A medal that presents dates recognition, so that must be that's a name because it's also capitalized. It's very well made. Okay, so date is a person. All right, and maybe this is date, maybe reasonably. We'll see, I guess, maybe. Oh, are you here to try my latest greatest work too? I need to record these. What are you, Hankanamiya's celebrity chef? What? The name's Date. They used to call me Daedalus, son of Iridates. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm a labyrinth artisan. The puzzle you just went through is my work. So you're the guy who had fun stumping us, huh? All right. Bye. Paimon's like, yeah, we're not talking to you. Wait a moment. I'm not just some kid drooling onto pieces of paper. I'm no mere labyrinth artisan either. I'm the second best architect in the history of Byaka Yakaku. Jeez. And who's number 1? Why, Abaraku no Mikoto. So yeah, he is definitely the one that was in the other book. Of course, bless his heart. If the Denichi Mikoshi were to be second place, no other building could take first place. The fact that you've met me means you've cleared my first Nepathos style labyrinth. How did you find it? Any interest in trying another heterodoxa style? I think that's heterodoxa style labyrinth. It's completely different from the one made only from walls. No need. We've sampled your work enough as is. Oh, come on now. This masterpiece was a result of abundant space, time, and funds. A significant portion of us have already gone to live on Watatsumi Island, up there on the surface. So there's plenty of real estate around here. And that's why I borrowed hydrological studies in Byaka Yakoku. I meant to study the principles of load bearing, the maximization of underground spaces, the avoidance of water leakage, and even some principles of geomancy. Interesting that they mentioned geomancy. That's, like, up until now, we've only heard of hydromancy, right? But it makes me wonder very much about some of the other characters in the game. Well, and sorry, Emma, but I must have left the book in the Labyrinth's treasure vault. Sorry, what are you muttering about? Nothing. I mean, to cordially invite you to challenge my grand masterpiece. Whatever the case may be, take this key. It can be used to open the puzzles. If you are successful, you can even obtain a medal of recognition that I made myself. That's not a very rare prize. I also have hidden my treasures in the vault ahead. If you obtain 2 medals, you can open the treasury. Oh, is that how it is? We'll give it a try then, if we have time. Wonderful, I look forward to your feedback. Ah, yes, since you've conquered the first labyrinth, here's your first medal. Yeah, well, that's what I got from the chest, I thought. How should we put it? It felt like it lacked a little boom shakalaka. Ah, that again. What's that? Ah, the Xiangling quest reference. Okay, oh, we just got a key for it then. Date's key. Unfortunately, this will not open the treasury of a distinguished Enkanomiya family. It will only open the way to the Heterodoxa labyrinth. All right, well, I'll see if I can finish up this labyrinth, and then I'll probably wrap up the stream after that. Isn't Daedalus the guy in Greek myths that has a son who drowned while flying? Oh, God. That sounds familiar, but honestly, like, I'm not sure. All right, so where the hell is this other labyrinth? Please, wait. Speak to I would have assumed that it's this down here, but this seems like this is the treasure room only. So, are you not going to tell? Is it just back up above or something? No, I haven't. Where the hell is it? I don't know where it is. Is it just back above? Like, I don't understand what the deal is here. Can I just, like, walk out of here or something? There's a gate here. Maybe it'll be intuitive. Maybe it'll pipe me in towards it or something. Doesn't seem like it, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be obvious when I get back up top. I'm gonna need to mark this location just to make sure, again, that I come back over here. Because, you know, I started a quest with this, but I have no idea how to finish it right now. Because it's not this. This is the same maze as before. I wonder if it'll be something that's obvious on the map. It could be. Like, it could be over here or something. This looks kind of vaguely similar to that, but maybe not identical. There's this over here, but I think that was just where the library was, wasn't it? I'm not really sure. I kind of think I'm supposed to stay on this section of the island for this, but I'm not sure. I wonder what the book has to make someone insane. What? I'm missing all sorts of stuff in the chat right now. Since the people of Enkanomiya were here way before Celestia. Yes, they were. Famous engineer who crafted the labyrinth housing is the Minotaur. Oh, yeah. That's true. Yeah, Icarus was the one that flew too close to the sun on wings made of wax, and they melted, and he fell and died. We go Rift Whelp in Wolvendom with this patch, but it's only one pack of them north of Borea's arena on the ridge there. What? We go Rift Whelp? I haven't gone to that area at all. Is there some kind of a quest or something over there that I'm not aware of? I'm just realizing that Shenhe has got cloud retainers designed in her clothes. Oh yeah, for sure she does. That's something actually people have been pointing out for a while. But yeah, she's definitely designed to kind of have like cloud retainers, like design elements in her overall appearance. War, it was in the patch notes. What? I think I'm missing something here. I'm missing all sorts of stuff in the chat tonight. It's hard to balance all of this at once. I'm working on it. Okay, where is this rune? Is it? It can't be down here, right? Or is it? Maybe? No, I don't think so. I think I just jumped off a cliff for no reason. All right, I'm gonna teleport back up here then. At Tevat Historia, the Rifthound Whelps. Are there Rifthound Whelps in Wolvendom? That's the point I'm asking. Like, I don't understand. Like, is there Rifthound Whelps in? Are they in Wolvendom? Because, like, that's not a place they've ever been before that I've ever seen. So, because, you know, they exist in Sarumi and, you know, here. But I haven't seen them anywhere else. This seems like a thing. Let's interact with these, because it feels like I'm supposed to. That's, okay, it's just a chest.
Adepti
I'll take it.
Treasures have special powers.
let's see. Wasn't Lazarus the dude from the Bible? Yeah, he's the one who died and resurrected. Or was resurrected. This lore is so interesting, but my brain can't take it. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, so it's definitely something once I've finished exploring Enkanomiya, and I understand more fully what happened here. I'm definitely going to be continuing on with my celestial, like, discoveries from Sarumi and how it compares with this. But one thing I don't want to do is jump into it before I've finished all of these quests here and gotten all the books and had an opportunity to properly review those topics. Like, until I've reviewed those topics, I cannot, like, I don't dare make a theory about that, because, like, it'll be way too easy to poke holes in it when I haven't reviewed everything. All of the materials need to be reviewed before I consider doing that, which is why I'm moving forward with Shenhe's origin quest for now. All right, so there doesn't appear to be anything with this labyrinth over here. I keep forgetting you can just walk over the top of this because they have a barrier on it. All right, so let's see. I can go... no, I need to go back up to the high point if I want to go off the top of that. I'm going to teleport over here. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to ask about. I also missed a lot of the last stream, so I don't know if we talked about this last time. I haven't gone through much of the main quest, but I remember hearing the last name Mikoto during it and thought that it was the name of one of A's friends. I wanted to ask how all that fits together, because I am not a lore junkie. It's actually, so A's sister, the original Electro Archon's name was Makoto, M-A-K-O, or M-A-K-A, oh my god, M-A-K-A-T-O. Yeah, there we go. Like, it's one of those things I get. Is anybody else here in the stream, like, find it impossible to spell things unless you write it out? Like, it's hard for me to spell words in my mind. It's weird. I can do math in my mind all day. Like, I'm really good at doing math, like, off the top of my head, but, like, I can't spell words off the top of my head. Like, I actually have to be writing it or typing it or something, otherwise the letters will not come. But yeah, so Mikoto is a sister. Mikoto is a different character. I need an Electro character, it looks like, to trigger this puzzle. All right, let me bust out Sarah here, because I think she'll be the fastest one for me to do that with. You know what? No, I'm gonna use Kuching. I don't care if it'll be fast or slow. Just Kuching needs some time to shine, just to get out and use her new outfit. Let's do that for a minute. Because there's 4, unless they're on a timer, then I will have to swap back to Sarah, but or they need to be done in a particular order. But is there another one? Oh my god, there's 5. Okay, one more. Is there what? So, okay, well, now there's Rift Hounds. Cool.
Nowhere to hide.
Swift and merciful.
It's fine, whatever. I won't have quite as punchy damage without Viridus and Venerer, but it's fine. Like, I'll still have 2 damage anyways. It's not like it's absolutely necessary. It just helps. Get out of here with that crap. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to use Sarah because I think I need to hit them all faster. Makoto. Yeah, exactly. Yanfei spelled it out in the chat. Yeah, Makoto. M-A-K-A-T-O. It's just something about, like, the way I started spelling it. It was coming out wrong. I'm like, this doesn't seem right. But it seemed like I had it right, but it seemed wrong to me at first. All right, let's see if I can trigger all of these with Sarah a little bit faster than it was coming along with the other one. Is there 6 of these, or do they have to be hit in a certain order? Like, what just opened? Did something? No, I think it just untriggered them. Let's see. There are some little things here. 3, 4, 1. Okay, so that's what it is. The rocks indicate the order. That's what it is. Okay, so there's 1 here. This is 3. That's 4. This is 2. Okay, so 3 was back here. I had already seen 3. That's this one. There's 4 on this one. And presumably this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Bam. Nice. Okay.
Good.
Much easier.
Nothing about
At Tavid Story, I wonder why you're good at doing mental math in your head fast. Huh? I don't know. I don't know if I get the reference. I mean, like, maybe it's a cut to, like, my career. Like, I mean, yeah, I do have to put together, like, a lot of little details really quick for what I do. But, like, I've always been good at doing, like, mental math. That's always been a thing that I've been good at ever since I was a kid. Like, math is something that comes more naturally to me. I don't really like math, but I am good at it. It's just one of those things. I did it with catching you. You do need it in order, though. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely, I figured that out. I could have definitely done it with coaching, but it did need to be in a specific order. Okay, so there's another one of these little relic things down here. There it is. I see you trying to hide from me. I see you. Japanese phonemes. Phonemes are way easier to me. Is that like phonics or something? I don't know. Are way easier to me than English. They don't screw with their spelling 50% of the time by comparison. Interesting. At Tave Out Astoria, the new 2.4 information page tells us that after you complete the Razor quest, Rift Hounds start appearing in Wolvendom. After you complete the Razor quest? What? Is that the quest that I have right now? This speak to Chef Meow or whatever? I haven't done that. I don't even know, like, if that's a thing, so... I don't know if, like, he shows up there or something. Wait, what? Dates challenge, so I do have a quest here. Oh, God. The whole time he gave me a quest and I didn't notice it. So I actually did just need to go over here and do that. So let me go over there and do that. No, that's Razor's story quest. Oh, okay. So that's what you're talking. Okay, so his actual story quest. So because I've already done that then, so then the Rift Hounds are going to be spawning over there now then. Interesting. Okay. Harvs, am I streaming in multiple platforms? Yes, I stream on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Which you can do, so long as you're not a partner on Twitch, which I am not. Okay, open the chest in 40 seconds, so I can do that with Kazuha. That should be no big deal.
One with nature.
That one quest that unlocks the wolves boss, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna have to go out there and check out and see if they're there. I assume that they are. No one that unlocks Andreas, what? No, Chef Mao is new Leo quest. Yeah, I do need to get over there and do that too. But that will not be tonight.
A fateful
what is this? Just Primo Gems. Hey, I'll take it. Even if it's just 5. I will take it. How many Electro Sigils am I at, by the way? I feel like I've gotten a good amount of Electro Sigils since I started exploring here. 56, nice. That'll put me at 46 on my Sacred Sakura tree. I definitely am looking forward to getting that all maxed out. Okay, so this must be the new puzzle. Whatever this is. Alright, so open... Alright. Let's see what happens with this one. So... Okay. So there's some switches here. Oh god, is there... No, that's shallow. Okay. I was gonna say, is that like a... like is there like a raising and lowering of water mechanic here or something, like water temple vibes? Oh no. Water temple vibes. Nothing should ever emulate the water temple. Ever. All right, so let's swap it and just see what happens. Hello, I'm new here. Is Shenhe overpowered? I wouldn't call her overpowered. However, she has a lot of flex options where you can use her to either overpower other cryo units or make a kind of broken freeze comp, which is what I've done using her as a primary DPS. And she does deal really competitive damage. I will say that for sure. Very obvious note. Now that I've added a lock on this labyrinth, that old man can't bother me about my writing anymore. A labyrinth is a labyrinth and a maze is a maze. The word itself is derived from labries, the double-bladed axe, so of course it should be symmetrical. During Evernight, the two sides of this labyrinth become symmetrical, and so the way forward will become clear. It's pretty orthodox, but there's a little avant-garde in there too. The one who finally solves the mystery will create the labyrinth. What a romantic notion. Such romanticism isn't something the old man obsessed with rhetoric and rhyme, as he is, would understand. Interesting. Okay. So in Evernight, it said it became more straightforward, but I don't know honestly what I'm even looking for. I guess like during the Evernight I should... Oh, I can hit these now. That moved the wall. So what is that going to change about this thing then? I also need to see, that should open and close the gates. But I still don't even know, like, what the goal of this is. Like, this just moves the wall back and forth, it looks like. It moves it to the left or to the right. So I don't know what goal I'm attempting to accomplish. It says that the labyrinth becomes apparent during the Evernight, which I don't know if I understand what that means. I'll figure it out, but okay. I'm gonna need to swap it back to night, I think, and see what changes and kind of can I actually use my Jade Spear if I go for a team like yours? Probably. What is Jade Spear? Primordial Jade Spear is crit rate, I think. Yeah, it's crit rate. It will give an increase in attack of 6% up to max of 7 stacks. So if this attack buff actually has an impact on Shenhe's passives that build up attack, and I think it should, then yes, that actually would work. It would increase her attack speed as well. So I think you could potentially see a good use for the Primordial Jadewing Spear with her. All right, so that just adds more walls. All right, let me try dropping these and see if this makes any difference. Okay, so that just opens the gates. Oh, this is weird. Let me open this one too. Like I don't know, like now everything in the center is open. And there's only 2 labyrinth ghost walls here. And they are, he says it's symmetrical, but they are opposing each other. Oh man, I don't understand this. So in order to make it symmetrical, they both need to be the same, but the ghost walls are on opposite sides of one another. So hang on. If it needs to be symmetrical, would that not mean that that moving wall, like, can it be oppositely symmetrical though? I don't know. And I'm not sure if I understand what the gate walls are for, because they're already symmetrical unless they're just meant to block things that move. Interesting. All right, let's see. All right, so now that that's gone, there's, okay, so the ghost walls fill in the space, right? So maybe will that move now that the gates are yeah, okay, that moves now that the gates are gone. So maybe if I move them again and then I flip it back, the ghost walls will light up the other side and make it symmetrical. Maybe. Let's see if that's how this works. And maybe that's what it is, because I'm thinking of like the hard walls and the ghost walls as 2 different things, but maybe that's overthinking it. Okay, no, that isn't the case. Okay, that didn't do anything. That just blocks those from moving. I really don't think that I need to mess with those. Okay, so I have one there. So maybe they need to be opposing. I can't really tell what the hell you're supposed to do with this. So there's one there, there's one there. This one has a middle one and an end one, but there's a double up on that wall. This is weird. Oh man, I am not seeing the light here. I have a full wall on this side. And there's only one center wall. But that doesn't make sense. I don't understand. I'm gonna flip it back and see what happens with that. So maybe with actually, the gates would be a good way for me to block them from moving, in theory, right? Like if I'm gonna move them and I leave a gate down, that would leave it down over here. So that would leave it here. Wait, I don't know if the middle wall is the one that's kind of confusing me right now, though, because if there's only one middle wall, unless it generates a ghost wall, I can't think how that would be helpful. All right, so both of those walls moved right now to the center. And so the gate exists to kind of help stop that from moving. I need to see what this is going to do. Let's see. Let's see what this does. Okay, so still opposing ghost walls. Interesting. And now I still like the only thing that's making it not symmetrical is this. So maybe if I put this down and I can't move any of the other walls, I need to put that one center wall in the middle. I bet you that's what it is. I have to put the center wall in the middle. That's the only way this can be symmetrical because there's only one. So I'll put it back to day. I'll slide the center one to the middle. And I don't think anything else can move with the gates down in its current configuration. So it should only, in theory, move that. Nothing moved. What? Oh, no. I'm hitting the wrong one. I gotta go to the other side. Duh. All right. This one. This one. And anything? No? Wait, how come? I don't understand. That should be... Oh, I bet you I have to put it back at night, and that'll probably do it. Because then all the walls come back. That's probably what it is. Can it be that easy? Easy. Yeah, that was it. Okay, cool. I knew it. All right. Maybe get yourself a more social hobby. What? Rude. Talk to dates after image. All right. I need to go back over to him to finish that up. I need to like screenshot that. Hang on. Maybe get yourself a more social hobby. Oof. Okay. Need to pop that into Photoshop so I can put that on Twitter. So the paper that that was actually the thing that I read at the beginning. I don't know if it probably is still the same text as it was when it started. I don't know why it would change. Because, you know, it's a static piece of paper. But yeah, I can interact with it again. Like I said, I kind of don't think it will change, but I can check it out. Because I had already interacted with it when I first got here. Now that I've added... Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's still the same. Damn you, Aether. It still shines like you haven't interacted with it, but, you know, is what it is. All right. Going back to date so that I can, I guess, complete this. All right, so let's see. All right, back to this guy. Because the first labyrinth is done. Now the second labyrinth is done. Hey, I didn't know you had already read it. Sorry, I saw Sparkle, that's why. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's... Listen.
From fate.
Goddamn invisible barrier. Goddamn you, invisible barrier. Really? That is so annoying. I was like, yeah, I'll just drop in and get in there, and no, I'll just like kill myself instead. Oh man, I gotta get better. I gotta get more freaking like levels on my Kokomi so that she can heal faster, man. Like it's getting there, it's getting better, but like because you know her HP is still kind of low and her healing bonus isn't very high yet, like that's definitely dragging a little bit still. Anyways, did you clear the labyrinth over there as well? Very good, very good, very impressive. What did you think of it? What we think? Well, it was super intricate and super awesome, wasn't it? That should have been an moment. What do you mean? I like it. Good stuff. Cough. Regardless, since you now have both medals of recognition, the path to the secret chamber should now be open. Place the medals in there, and you should be able to open the treasury gate. All right. I sure will do that, Danes. Or dates. Okay. Wait, a medal representing dates recognition. Very well made. If you look at it long enough, the labyrinth Wanderlust might actually overtake you. Interesting. So like, yeah, okay, that's why that symbol kind of looks like a little bit like a geo symbol, because it's a labyrinth. Okay, I see. Hopefully you keep those. Do you keep those in your inventory, or did they go away? Ah, they go away. All right, well, whatever, it's not that big a deal. Offerings from Evernight Temple that contain a fraction of Abaraku's remnant thoughts. Okay, I need to make sure I keep hold of that too. What is this? Oh, 30 primos and some more level up materials and a book. All right, I still got to read these 2 books. I haven't even read those yet. I got to do that. Oh, this is a quest item. Hydrological studies in Byaku Yakuku. This text records the geography and hydrology of Byaku Yakuku, with the sealing of the depths and the immigration of the people. Of the people of Watatsumi, as well as the passing of long years. This book is now useless, so you actually cannot read the book yet. It's a quest item. Okay, well, rip. I'm sure it's all part of the process for here, though. So one step at a time, I guess. Cool. All right. Well, that's another one that's knocked out. What I'm going to do then is delete the marker that I have here and put it here so that I know I did that one. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. I have to work early in the morning, so I got to get out of here. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel by being here. It really does help me out. Like and subscribe. I'm getting close to 100,000 subscribers, but compared to the average 4,000 to 5,000 subscriber months that I'm used to having, ever since November, I've been getting like 1,000 a month. So like things have dropped off, like just jumped off a cliff like Rev. Don't be like Rev. Subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry, Rev. I don't even know if you're still here, friend. I'm taking pot shots at you, but hopefully you're still here and that was fair game. Anyways, guys, and also if you're watching over on Twitch, thank you. I appreciate it. Follow me over there. Subscribe if you want to support the channel. That also really helps me out. It'll help push me towards being able to do more things like giveaways, like I would love to do. Rev, if you unsub. But yeah, supporting the channel helps me do more things like giveaways and all that good stuff. So if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next stream. Have a great night. Eat the Paimon. Does Rev like cake? He probably doesn't. Jump off a cliff, Rev!